While
then
we're
just like,
waiting for something to happen, I guess we can just chat. So,
what?
guys, if this is the first time you've been up somewhere like this, the city looks beautiful from here. So,
What
Well,
is this, dude? What is
okay.
this, like Oracus and Isilia small talk?
Well, I've never been on a roof. But yes, the city is nice at night, like all the lights. It's
cool.
always nice weather, and I'm gonna miss this leaving the city, cause all the cold and then desert and all the heat, and I'm not accustomed to that.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh no,
Mm.
no, later. Sorry, you got to go pick up the book from your father tomorrow. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Just in case you forgot.
So, I don't know how to bring this up, but what
Mm.
happened with Verona?
Oh, I can't talk about it. But I guess my concerns have been somewhat like, I don't know what's the word for it. Like I feel better. Like I know I have enough information for me to feel like okay, I can sort of move on like with my life.
Will this information affect our mission or us in any way?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Just, I mean, it's quite an isolated incident from what I can tell at the moment. Of course, if there are more threats that appear and seem to, you know, be
So
coincidental, then I would have to bring it up to Lady Verona.
why is it so secret then?
Because, well, I mean, she made me promise not to say anything.
Not even about why is it so secret? Is it
Well, I mean, the whole thing, as in, it's just don't talk about it. Period. And I had to sign a contract and everything, so
what happens if you break the contract?
probably would die.
You would die?
Well,
Banishment.
which is as good as death, you know. Like, I won't be able to. I'm not being able to see my family and like nah. Sometimes death is easier.
Alright. Okay, I won't push then.
Just like it's a talent. It's like "Ugh, death is not easier. I can't die. But it's okay. I mean, if there's any, I mean, I will. I'm okay for now, so we'll leave it at that.
Well, if you are ever not okay, I believe you're all here.
Yeah. Thank you. What are we doing up here? And I'm like peering down.
Waiting to see if something happens.
Was it about this time? The last time you guys walked past? Is it?
It was quite late, but I
It's
cannot
11,
remember. Yeah.
about 11
Mm,
plus.
okay. Oh.
Okay. Tell me how long you would like to stay up on the roof.
What time is it now? So
Remembering that
also around.
you do not get long rest if you stay up here for too long.
Mm.
Sure, but are you feeling tired, Isilya?
Well, I should rest, I guess. Let me check. Guess we
Um,
could stay here for like 2 hours or something. Is
uh,
that good enough?
Sure, I mean I can stay up all night. It's fine. I just wanna,
All
see
right,
if
we are elves.
true. It's true. You guys could be up there for very long.
Whoa! Party, yeah. Okay, we will stay. We will stay here the appropriate amount of time that allows elves to have a long rest.
Okay.
Isn't it like how is it
4
4 hours?
hours, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. At around 2 odd AM, you do see you look down for a moment and you can see like movement all of a sudden. Like you're looking around, you're talking to Celia, then you look down, then all of a sudden there is a man that appears to be standing in front of the stone and kind of like you see him like slip something into the stone and then walk away.
Did we see him walking down the alley, or when
No.
we looked
No.
down, he was just there already?
Yeah.
Oh. Then he walked out of the alley.
Mm-hmm. Holding something.
So he put something in and
Something
took
in
something
and
out.
took something out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did I hear? Did we hear anything like him mutter any kind of incantation or something like that?
No.
So he just there was no
No.
somatic. No.
No.
Well,
Okay,
just
so as he
follow him.
leaves the alleyway,
Scared.
I'm just gonna climb down and then see if the transmutation circle is still there.
No.
It's gone.
Yep.
Hmm.
I will quickly move to the entrance of the alleyway and before moving out, peek left and right to see if he's there.
Make a perception check.
Ooh, it sounds good.
Let me roll one.
Oh. Wow.
Okay. You manage to catch sight of a cloak that is kind of like dark, like the edge of a cloak that kind of like sweeps past into the lane, a lane that is maybe 2 lanes down. And it is the cloak that the man was wearing.
Okay, so this is the Basilisk side or the Bountiful Beast side?
Bountiful beast, like different. He's going in a different
Ah.
direction.
So yeah, the first time they tried
Yeah.
to go to the Basilisk side, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Could you
is Isuya
tell
with
it
me
was the
now?
same man?
Did she
I'm
come?
I'm
Are
on
you
the
still
roof
on
and
the
I'm
roof?
like you hear in your head. Argus?
Just jump.
I'm gonna okay, if we're jumping,
It's
we're
not
not
very high, right?
following because I need to rest.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Then we'll leave the rope there. That's a bad idea, right?
Wait,
Because we
what?
could cut the rope. No,
No,
I
I
mean like
already
if
I already packed it up. When you
so
climb out, I packed it up
great,
already.
great. So now I have no rope to. Okay, I'm
Just
going to
jump.
attempt to climb down this house.
No, it's not
Right,
even that high, right?
I don't
It's 2
know
stories lah.
2 stories,
Yeah.
if there's any ledge to rest for a while. I'm
2
just gonna.
stories is high enough for some people.
2 stories is pretty high, man.
It's
Stories
That's
is
pretty high.
You can.
Okay.
Stories is like Darren's house. Actually, no, Darren's house is 3 stories. So it's fine.
Oh, 2 stories
I will,
pretty high, dude.
I will attempt to climb, like do what Oracus did, like.
Make me a acrobatics check. Sorry, Orcus, can you make me an acrobatics check for just now, please?
Sure.
Let me climb it down. Sure.
Wow.
Ease-
Okay. okay.
Just good. Someone's just showing off at this. Okay. Both of you make it scramble down quite
Yay.
easily. As you kind of turn the corner, trying to keep up with the whoever you saw, you do see the edge of the cloak that's kind of fluttering. Before he turns into a lane that's like 2 blocks down.
You sure we want to do this?
Just wanna see where it goes. We're not gonna engage him.
But what if he notices us following him? Then we don't have a choice but to engage.
That's true. I mean, we're leaving tomorrow, I guess. Let's not get into any trouble then. But clearly, this transmutation
Okay.
portal is used to, I don't know,
Deliver
exchange
and yeah, exchange
items.
stuff. Okay, the path I think the path that this guy is taking, the cloak guy is taking, is it towards the tavern anyway? Like is it the same direction? It's the complete opposite direction.
Opposite direction.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll make a mental note of
which
where
lane?
we last saw him on the maps that I drew when we first came here.
you only know like what lane he turned into, but
Yeah.
if you're not gonna follow him, it'll be hard to track. You just know the
Sure.
lane that he turned into. Yeah.
Yeah.
The lane that the lane that he turned into is basically if you look at your map, further down the lane is a residential area. Small residential area.
Okay. So he's turning into some residential area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2 a.m. plus. I guess that's enough adventure for tonight. Should we head back?
Okay.
I think it's some like drugs. The guys are smuggling drugs to like the.
Okay.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Sure. All of you, Isilia, you and Orcus return to the tavern. Isilia returns home. Orcus return to the tavern where you do get your long rest, and the morning comes around where the five of you, including Kasklaf, who's unusually quiet this morning, gather up in the tavern room, kind of like the dining hall of the tavern.
Oh, I wanted to say, right, we have the bag of coding now, right?
Mm.
Would I have it last night or is it with someone else?
It's with
Safe.
Isilia.
Yeah.
To
So
me.
Celia.
But do
It's
you
a
need to
family
put
heirloom.
anything?
No, I was just gonna test it out if like I can put things inside it because I've never seen this before. Bag of code.
Oh, yeah, but it'll just be cold.
Put anything inside?
What do you want to put inside?
My ghost. Wait, I don't have the ghost.
You haven't had it for a very long while.
Okay, I got nothing for now.
Okay.
Is it just
Put
me or is there
your
no
symbol
music?
inside.
Is there no music playing? Please, just
There
me.
is.
There's
Yes.
music for me.
Just refresh.
Try to fix it. Refresh. Reload application. Does it do anything?
Put your symbol of Ilmater inside.
Make it cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The music started.
Alright. What do, guys? You have a couple of things to do this morning. And then last minute prep or last minute task to run before you leave at 7 p.m.
AM or PM?
PM. It's a night journey.
Alright.
Starts at night.
Okay, so just how far away are we going, guys? How far away is this?
If it's a couple months journey, I assume it's pretty far away.
Months.
Yes. Were you not? We've been talking about this
Yeah,
for
I
like.
was.
Grey Cloak Hills isn't that far. It's 2 to 3 days depending on how fast you are. But the Anurok journey is the long one.
Are we coming back after the Grey Cloak journey? No, right? Straight.
No, I think we should go straight.
Okay.
I'm going. It's the morning, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to collect the book from my dad.
Okay. Your dad's just opening up the store. But he kind of like, as he opens the store, he's like, oh, just give me a second, and then he kind of like walks in, and kind of brings out a book and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Can you see?
Yes. Okay. Ooh. Very cool. Water is scarce, extremely precious.
Arc harp.
It's a chosen.
Given this information, maybe we should prepare more water and put it inside the bag of coding.
I thought someone can create water, no?
We can try and sell
Oh, no.
cold water. Can you imagine how much money we can make?
You're not coming
Yeah.
back. We'll just make a fortune there.
Yeah. If we just live there forever.
A crime to burn the dead.
In the city of Valha. Where is the city of Valha? Okay lah, let's just buy some.
Buy water. Wait,
Yeah, let's just buy
just
some
to confirm,
Dasani.
does anybody who can create water? Is it you?
I can create water as a cleric. I
Mm.
can take that.
You need to prepare. It's a spell you need to prepare, is it? Or is it a cantrip
Mm.
or what?
No, it's not a cantrip. You have to take it.
10 gallons of water within range in an open container. Holy shit, 10 gallons, man.
So I mean,
Swimming pool.
yeah, you don't have. Okay, we should buy like big water flasks.
Gotta pick my
Like
spells.
not just like this tiny water skin that we have. Like we should get like, you know,
A
water
barrel.
parade. You know, like
Can the
A
barrel
barrel.
fit inside the bag of clothing?
I don't think you can fit a barrel in a
No.
bag. It doesn't fit through the opening.
But you know, like water parade, like whatever you call that, like a gigantic
Jerry
whatever.
can.
Water
Ooh,
canteen.
But jerry can is essentially pretty. It's like 10 liters, right?
It's
A jerry can.
20 liters.
Oh god, like no, no. And then it'll just be frozen in the bag, so no, like we cannot put water in there,
Why
right?
why do we
Isn't
need
that how
a
it
large
works?
container?
I don't know. So that I mean, when Vervin creates like water, it can.
Why don't we ask Soliana for a spare keg?
I don't. How are we gonna carry a cake?
It's not
We
gonna
have-
fit inside the bag.
We have beast of burden. And a guy who will tend to the horses.
That's true.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if it's heavy or whatever. But if you think that's possible, then okay.
I mean, we just need an empty keg, right? We don't have to fill it up until we are actually short. They
Mm.
pack supplies for us, right? I'm sure there's a container as
water.
part of yeah, that we can just refill that container.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Why did we go from why we
Beneath the sands of the desert, locate prey by feeling the tremors that are created from mere footsteps.
Then more
Great.
It is a crime to burn the dead.
time to take levitate.
Right? Yeah, Vervin understands. It is a crime to burn the dead.
we have like all these food producing items from so far. We have like soup, we have mushroom, tea
Soup is
sets.
gone.
Yeah, soup spoon.
Soup stone.
It's gone.
Where did it go?
The Casclove used it to pai to
Oh
his
yeah, fuck.
harem.
I keep forgetting that Casclove used it.
Nagawan harem. Can we just delete it
Yeah.
so that we don't
I
know?
keep forgetting that Casclove used it.
What
It's
else
okay,
is not there anymore?
we'll find it down the line.
Is everything else luck leaf? I thought someone used the luck leaf also.
Also don't
Yep.
need.
Also gone.
Also given
Yeah.
to Neluan.
Also given the yellow one.
Okay.
We're a little bit starved for resources, huh? Giving away gold, sacrificing items. Are we going to walk into the end game with like blue shields and Mozambiques?
Hey, stop. Sometimes it works. Sometimes. Purple bow at least, you know. So bad.
I have to say, I was trying arena just now, and this guy was cheesing with purple Mozambique. It's firing. It fires damn fast, eh.
Hmm.
It's actually scary.
Which won't be us if we keep vendoring off our magic items and
Yeah. We just have white Mozambique.
Okay.
Yeah, so we gotta find our way to Muha, right?
no, Grey Cloak first. My
Yeah,
god.
Great Cloud. Of course, as in when we're going to the desert, we have to find our way to Muha.
Huh? You mean Valha?
No, Muha.
Muha
First, is this small settlement at the edge of the desert
Oh,
where we can hire a
oh.
local guide?
Right.
That's where we're advised to stop anyway.
Sorry, I got a
Yes.
question for the DM. So, is serious dad said until like the desert is like very dangerous and shit, but I'm reading through this, it just seems like if you don't have water, you will die, and there's just a large creatures that lurk beneath the desert sand.
Uh-huh.
Are these the only things we need to look out for? Seems kind of exaggerated when.
These are not enough. It's still one more.
Yeah, so these are just the dangers that Isiria's dad was talking about, lah. There's not
So
like
if you read through the book, generally it outlines that there are first, number one, the threat of dehydration is the biggest thing about traveling through the desert. If you're not well prepared. The second thing would be that most travelers do not survive because of the creatures that live in the desert, and is not very well kind of like documented what these creatures are.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, we got it.
Okay,
Don't die
we have to
from-
fill out our traveler's flask, right? Then we can drink cold water, right? Damn shiok in the desert.
That's right.
You are our chef and our vendor.
Okay, we go Great Cloak first and then we scout the scene, okay? Let's prepare to head off, guys. You say
Alright.
your farewells, you say they are to your family. And maybe Cypher, you were gonna send a message, right, when you were supposed to leave? To the-
Everything done already.
Yeah, I
Everything
know.
done
Oh
already.
yeah, I'm not supposed to know that anyways. I'm stupid.
No, everything is done. I have made my peace. It's time to start swinging.
Okay. I'm good.
Vervin
Alright.
ready also. Vervin just wants to get out and cast some healing spells without being watched.
Are we forgetting something? I feel like we're forgetting a lot.
We are forgetting a lot. Like we
We got to
Darren
say
said
bye
that
to
Darren said that
Elita.
we miss out a lot of stuff, alright.
We got to say goodbye to Elita.
Okay.
We left her at the capital.
Yeah, she
You have
went to her
she lives in
home.
the meadows though.
On the
So
way
you
out.
do have to make a day trip if you want to visit.
Can I
Will it
actually
be on the
like,
way out?
But we're leaving
No,
by teleport.
You're leaving by teleport.
Alright. Should we go see her then? Vervin, you have something you wanted to do?
I was gonna ask if there was any place for me to go and forage in capital. Or outside the capital, sorry.
Of course. You,
I
we,
mean-
wait, we are going to visit Elita in the meadows. We can go and forage there.
I mean, those are farms.
The people's farm.
Exactly,
No,
so
own the
many things to
farm.
forage.
It's not called foraging, it's called stealing.
Yeah, you're
It's
technically.
true.
Yeah, pretty much. You're fucking stealing. You still go in. I mean, if you want to go, you can try stealing some of the stuff that's grown.
Oh, I want to forage in the
This is not the
forest
wild, but no, this is not the wild.
outside the oh okay. So
Yeah.
even like in between the immigration office and the capital, there's no place where it's like a forest.
No, it's what they call the meadows, which is essentially where most of the farming caste live. So
I see it.
wide fields where small kind of settlements are set up, and then large farms occupy
s-
the land.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. No need to forage, guys. So we save it. We save the rose for Grey Cloak Hills.
All right. What are we doing, guys?
Anyone want to buy loot box? You guys want to go loot box?
Sure, I mean, you guys can go ahead.
All right.
Sika is hightailing to Basilisk.
What's it called, the basilisk?
This is so bad, like it's a reason I should not be spending my money so I need to learn spells. But I
Okay,
want.
Yeah, I
It's
see
okay,
Isilya contemplating whether to buy loot box or not. Then I just take out the diamond and just
Stop
twirl it
it!
between my
Ah,
fingers.
you get me one back.
Is there any like the loot box is the berry shop, right?
Berry shop? No, the
Berry shop?
candy shop. you
The
mean.
candy shop.
Yes.
The shop that sells loot box.
Basilisk.
Is there any candy that cools down your body? Can I ask the shopkeeper?
Oh,
Mm.
cools down your body. Let me check.
Yes. Like it has a cooling effect.
Yes. Yes, they are. It gives you fire resistance and cools down your body.
Oh. I would like to inquire more about this said berry.
Okay, it's not a what do you keep calling it?
Candy.
It's a
Sorry,
Candy.
candy. I don't know why I keep
Candy.
saying berry. Sorry, my bad.
糖果。
Candy. 糖果.
Chilling peppermints.
Okay,
Ooh.
Oh, yo, okay.
How much is it?
500 gold.
No, it's not 500 gold. It's 15 gold for a piece. Fire resistance for an hour.
One piece. It's more expensive than Godiva ice cream.
Okay.
Any other-
Vervin would like to buy, just for safety's sake, 2 pieces. 2 candies, alright? 2 candies.
Just two, sir?
Yes. 20 gold, right?
20 gold each.
No,
So
no.
it's 4.
Wait, you just said 10 gold each?
When did I say 10 gold each?
Wait, did you not say 10 gold each? It's 20 gold each, ah?
20
Actually,
gold
you
each.
said 15 gold each.
Did I say?
You
Oh,
said
Let
15.
me double check my press. Oh, 15 gold.
1-5.
1-5, okay.
1-5. Just
Okay,
30
okay.
gold.
Okay, sure, 30 gold. Alright. Just in case, guys. Alright, it might come in handy. We might need it. Alright, I'm just gonna minus the 30 gold. It's okay.
Anything else, sir?
No, is there for these candies? Can I?
You are at the magical candy counter, by the way.
Oh yeah. I want to ask him about preservation. Like, can I keep it in a cold place?
They don't spoil. Yeah, it's quite different from our other candies. They never expire.
Ooh, very interesting. Alright, I'll keep it
Any
in a nice place, like in a pouch somewhere.
like levitation candies?
I
Levitation
was thinking
candies.
about that also.
We have hobgoblins or frisk frogs. It's the effects of a jump spell. No levitate. Unfortunately, the stock hasn't come in quite yet. We usually do have our levitating clusters, but they're not quite in yet. We can get some made for you though. If you give us maybe 3 to 4 hours.
What time is it now?
Early morning.
Early morning. And how much would that cost us?
Checking.
Sorry, what's the name of the berry again? The fire resistant.
It's not a
Candy!
berry!
Sorry, the candy. Sorry. It's a heavy word. Sorry,
The
candy.
chilling peppermint.
The chilling peppermint.
Yeah, I've done too much,
Candy.
guys. I've done too much foraging. Okay, you have to forgive me. You have to forgive me.
You haven't done
Uh,
foraging the whole time you've been here.
Alright, Oracus is 300 gold.
Oh, 300! Okay, sorry, I cannot afford.
For us, it's a no.
We do have other products available as well. The haste paste, we just brought in some new stock. We brought in some web wheezers as well, and brawn bonbons. Any of these would interest you? The web wheezers provide the effects of spider climb on the user.
Spider climb.
Yes, and our brawn bonbons provide the effects of bull strength.
Wait, the strength one sounds interesting, but it's gonna be like 1,000,000 gold. So
How much do they cost? Free to ask.
Checking. So, 250 for the brawn bonbons, and the spider climb one is 50 gold.
What does the brawn bonbon give again?
Your target has advantage on strength checks, and the carrying capacity doubles.
Hmm.
You can think about it. If you like anything made, they can also, if like a particular candy that you like made, they could probably do it for you if it's within their means. The difference between this and a spell scroll is quite a lot, especially if you're paying for the concentration spell ones. The effects don't fade, even after getting hit. You don't have to make a concentration check. That's the benefit.
Hmm. Yeah, but it's 300 gold.
Yes.
I assume if they're like winged boots and shit here also, it's gonna be super expensive.
If there's like what, sorry?
Winged boots.
Winged boots. Like a magic item? What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Like Dorian Storm.
Like Dorian Storm and
Dorian
and his
Storm.
little flappy boots.
Well, they don't sell magic items here, but you could go to the Emporium Arcana and try if you like.
Oh no, that means supporting the Leodons.
Correct.
Correct.
I want to do my loot box.
Yeah, okay, do your loot box. Go ahead. 15 gold
What?
first, please.
Please, please. You know?
Sorry. It's 30 gold, right? If I remember correctly, let me check.
What?
The loot box.
Not 15.
15. Sorry, my fucking prices are all over the place today.
What do I roll again?
1D100.
1D100.
D5000.
Why?
Oh.
Always.
That's good. Wait, why?
It's
Isn't
not
that
good.
That not good?
When I was rolling lower, it's better.
You do not find anything.
Hey.
You like to go again.
No.
Okay,
Just
I'll go
bury
one,
my
I'll go one.
face, bury my face in the sweets and just cry.
Nice.
Oracles will buy one.
Sure.
Gambling
Let
is
me
bad, man.
minus my money first.
Don't gamble, guys. Gambling is bad.
You do not find anything as well.
Well, at least I got candy.
Yes, you got candy.
Wait, what?
Candy that
Wait, how much is the loot box? How much is the loot box?
candy that costs
15
a
gold.
month's
Alright,
wages.
Vervin steps up and cracks his knuckles. Goes for one loot box.
Do you remember what I said about us not being able to afford
Alright,
anything?
I'm
and
lowering
saving
15
money?
Gs. Alright, let's go.
Oh.
Oh!
But that's not good, dude. 19?
Good, it's good.
As you are
good.
going through the bag of candy Zoran, you do bite on something which appears to be harder than the usual candy that you're used to, and it almost shatters your teeth as you bite hard on it. Keep trying to bite on it, and it doesn't. Your teeth don't go through it. And you pull it out of your mouth, and it appears to be a sapphire, which is worth 25 gold.
Oh!
Very nice.
I'm
Yeah.
updating.
Very nice.
If you'd like to go again,
No, I mean, I need to sell the sapphire, right? So
yes.
it's fine. I'm not gonna go again.
Okay.
Go again.
Just keep the
Anyone else?
gemstones, we might need it later. I'm
True.
good. Cypher, come on.
What? No.
Just one.
Gambling is not a thing.
It's not gambling. You get sweets.
It's just money. What is money?
Absolutely
Come on.
is gambling.
Come on, just one bag.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't
Money
crack to
poker.
peer pressure, guys. He's very good at peer pressure.
This is what happens when you can't die. Just become sourpuss. No, I was kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Whoa.
Besides, I've got no money left on me.
I'm kidding.
Alright.
I'm a sourpuss.
What are we doing next, guys?
Wait, we need to go to the Grand Marshal to collect stuff also, right?
That's 7 p.m., right?
No.
Is that 7? I
Wait,
thought it's
that's the
earlier
morning.
than that.
Shit. So do we still have time to go and visit Alita?
You can still make it after you leave from the Raw Military Academy, but that will be like the entire day already. You cannot do anything else, essentially. So you need to make up your mind. If you want to do stuff after you visit the Marshal, then you can't visit Alita. It will be a day trip, and you'll be back probably just in time to leave.
Okay, let's go visit the marshal first, then we can decide later.
Okay. So you do visit the Marshal. He does hand over your winter clothing, which has been customized to fit all of you with the measurements that were taken. It has pockets for different kinds of things. So like different pockets inside the jackets and the coats and all that. So there's even like almost like small hidden kind of like slits for you to slip like daggers and small weapons in, which would be useful, he says. He does hand over the grappling hook. And what was the other thing you asked for? The thieves' tools? And
Caltrops.
Caltrops, he says he can't get.
Right,
couldn't get.
grappling hook's good enough.
And he said that he says, I wish I could do more. Really, I genuinely do. And this journey will definitely not be easy on the five of you. If there's anything else I can do for you in your last day in the city, just say the word. And I will discharge my best men to make it happen.
I don't think we need anything more, right? Let's thank the marshal. You've been very kind to us already.
I think the city itself has had its fair share of surprises for the five of you, and I hope that when you return, it will be a more pleasant place. Hopefully, some of the corruption that you've uncovered will have been stamped out by then.
Ah,
Safe travels, and remember, if you do need anything, use the sending scrolls that we have given you. We will do our best. But remember, only in emergencies.
How many sending scrolls did we get?
Ooh,
Do you know what actually would be a good idea, guys? Is to maybe speak with Yin to find out if there's like any plants that we should avoid, like in case they're poisonous or some shit like that. Like he would know, right? Like in Enorak and whatever. Just so that we are aware, cause someone likes to forage.
And also, if there are any helpful plants, then
Yeah.
Sure.
Would that be useful information?
yep.
Yes, it would actually, especially
Okay.
for me.
Yeah, I think maybe we should pay him a visit if we can. And we're going to Lady Verona anyway, because we need to collect the scrolls and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe you can ask him while we are there.
okay. Alright, so we are not visiting Alita then.
I'll make
Oh.
it a point to at least let her know that we're leaving.
Okay, so Cypher will make the trip. The rest of you will do your own thing, I guess.
I'll heed Isuria's advice and go and talk to him because I can do herbalism kit stuff.
Mm.
Okay. Sure. Alright, we'll run the who's going to see Ian first.
I guess all of us,
can,
right?
Can I do my own thing?
Yeah, you can, or you go see Yin, whichever you want.
Yeah, I
You
just want to go and visit a bookshop before I leave, and
Okay.
look up like elven recipes. Just
Open
like
recipes.
yeah, like cooking recipes. Just browse like if there's any like
I
cookbooks.
cookbooks.
Okay, in relation to where you'll be going, I guess.
Yes, and also Everesca.
Okay, I can do that. Give me a second.
Just gonna browse around. Not
Okay.
looking for anything in particular.
Okay, and then the rest of you?
Go and talk to
visit
Yin.
Okay.
I'll go with Argus.
Alright, Yin is not working yet,
Mm.
and the greenhouse is closed, but you do find him in the Royal Academy of the Arcane resting. And he will say, oh, and the two of you again, well, I mean, I know you told me that we've known each other a while, but I still don't quite remember much.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yin.
But it's nice to see you, though. I heard that you're leaving tomorrow.
Tonight, actually.
Oh, tonight. Oh,
Mm.
okay. What can I do for you then?
Well, as you know, we are heading into the Grey Cloak Hills and Arnor Rock.
Yes.
Just want to pick your brain on any potential dangerous or helpful plants we might find there.
Well, potential. There are two plants that are quite well known in the Grey Cloak Hills in particular. In Arnor Rock itself, the flora is quite scarce and you won't find a lot. They are more well known for their spice trade, and most of the spices themselves are used for cooking. They are the rarer spices which have medicinal benefits, but usually the noble houses of Arnor Rock monopolize the market and they own most of it, so it's not easy to access. The Grey Cloak Hills, however, there are interesting plants that grow there, and the one that might interest you the most if you are planning on scaling to the upper heights of the hills is perhaps the altitude fern.
Altitude fern.
Yes, it is a small fern plant with soft green leaves and sprouts. The fronds itself are laden with unusual sky blue berry. The berries itself give immunity to all effects caused by high altitude. So for those of you who might find it difficult to breathe at higher altitudes, this fern would be especially useful. However, they don't grant immunity to extreme temperatures, so you will still need the winter clothing, which I hope you have.
Mhm.
Yes, so this could be useful. The other more rarer plant that is found in the Grey Cloak Hills is a flower called Gravebane. Very rare flower. Very deep gray and bluish black petals. Very hard to mistake as the petals themselves smell of almost like corpse dust and mercury. When packed, the petals of the flower, when packed tightly in the mouth of a corpse or undead creature, the corpse actually does not decay. Almost as if it is under the effects of, if you know, the gentle repose spell. And also completely mask any stench of death. The effects can persist for up to a month. Very rare flower. Hard to come by. But yes, these are the two that perhaps you might want to look out for in the Grey Cloak Hills.
Any dangerous or poisonous plants that we want to keep an eye out
Avoid.
for?
Yeah.
In the Grey Cloak Hills? You will
No.
find that generally in the Grey Cloak Hills there isn't much flora and fauna as you move upwards, as the temperature drops drastically and it's almost like a perpetual winter there because of the lack of sun. So plants generally don't grow very well. So you might find that if you are intending to study the flora there, well, there won't be much to go around. The trees don't bear leaves. There isn't much wildlife because most of the wildlife has already moved on. The hills itself are in a perpetual winter, and most of the wildlife they cannot get accustomed to the life there.
So, not many dangerous plants.
Yeah, I'm afraid you won't find many plants to begin with.
Okay.
Arnor Rock itself, I'm sure as you are quite aware, a desert region. You will find a lot of cacti. Cacti in most of the cacti in Arnor Rock have some sort of liquid within the core. So if you are short of water and you need it desperately, foraging for cacti might help.
Okay.
That is good to know.
Seems legit, yeah.
Nothing on like aside from the altered fern, there's no like berries or anything else that we should be aware of.
If you do come across something that's new, please let me know. But as far as I'm aware, those are the plants that are regional in Greycloak Hills. In terms of Anurok, I think it would be better if you were to speak to perhaps a spice merchant in the city. They would be better advised to tell you what sort of spices grow in the region. I don't really familiarize myself with spices too much.
Okay.
Although I am aware that there are very rare ones which are quite valuable in the spice trade in the city.
To know.
Anything else?
How are you feeling, by the way?
It's difficult day, kind of working on my mind every day, and I've been getting these headaches, very migraines. It's been difficult to say the least. Well, hopefully with time it will get easier. Maybe I'm just not used to your magic yet.
Hmm.
Is
But you've been able to sleep fine? Any nightmares or?
no nightmares. But it's just a constant experimentation or testing, and it gets very tiring. I just wish that I just want to go home really. But they said that it's a risk and they can't let me go back yet until they sort of fix what has been done.
Well, thank you for the information. I feel better. And hopefully we'll be back.
I do hope so too. Yes. I mean, I believe that I'll see you soon, won't I? He smiles. Okay.
Anastasis?
Why? What? I believe I'll see you soon is sus. Alright, we'll run
I think it was the way you said it.
Sorry. Yeah. Cypher. We'll run your part. You make your way over to Alicia's home. It's a small kind of like small house within a small farming settlement. And you see that she's there, and she's kind of like drinking some tea, talking to one of her neighbors outside her place. You can see that the bump in there's like almost like, cause the clothes are more like tight fitting now, and you can see almost a slight bump in her belly.
I'll wait for a moment to interrupt and greet her. Hello.
Seifrid, I was not expecting to see you. I would have expected you to have moved on already. Maybe
come
left
on.
the city, moved on to another. I mean, mercenaries come and go.
Yeah, well, but they don't go without saying goodbye, right? That's what I'm here about. The party's due to depart Everesca this evening, and I just thought it would be good to let you know.
Where to?
Well, first to... are you sure you want to know?
Not really, just,
Yeah, well...
That's a fair point. On the trail of the elves, though.
On the trail of the elves.
She nods knowingly and says, I wish the five of you all the best. I'm assuming is the 5 of you, and nobody's dropped out yet.
No, still the same group.
Good.
You've been
you
well.
Yes, I have. I wish you told me that you were coming. I would have prepared something, like a meal or something
Please,
to send you off with.
that's really not necessary. In any case, we're leaving on short notice.
Just no. Give me 1 second. Then she kind of walks into her apartment for a while. And then she kind of returns, and you see that she is holding something almost like a tool set, like a leather wrapped tool set. I don't think I will have much use for this anymore. I think my adventuring days are past. I think maybe the 5 of you would find more use for it. And I hope that perhaps maybe with this you won't forget the journey that we had through the valley. You can see almost at the edge of the leather kind of like pack is inscribed. Her name is inscribed there. Kind of like stitched in.
It's a very lovely. What is it actually?
I'll share it with just you first. Then you can
Okay.
decide whether you want to show it to everybody. You can check your magic items. It should be at the bottom.
Shit. It's a very kind and lovely gift, Alita, and I think even if not for this, I would not have forgotten our journey. That you can rest assured.
I think that you have taken up a task so monumental that perhaps the 5 of you don't even realize how important it is yet. I admire your courage, admire your conviction, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, and wish all the health and happiness for your child.
Maybe when you return, I'll be able to tell you what his or her name is.
That'll be
I
nice.
guess I'm actually gonna get to name the child.
Now we don't have to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, we don't. But you can see she smiles slightly. She extends her hand, shakes yours, wishes you all the best.
And I will depart.
You decide if you want to share this with the rest, okay?
Sure. There's wait, let me read the description. Wow, yeah, I mean I don't, yeah, I'll share it with Arcus at least. But you can just let the whole party know about it, it's fine. But I'll pass it to
Okay.
Arcus. Say that it's a parting gift from Alita. I think you'd find this to be very useful. More so than me.
Later lah, when you
Wow. Damn cool.
if Orcus needs to use it, I will attune him to it. Then there's one attunement already.
Okay.
So you need to tell me if you want to use your Orcus. Then you
Sorry, out of character. What does attunement usually entail?
you only can be attuned to 3 items.
You
Three
can
Okay.
change lah. It's not like permanent, but
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
change.
you can swap that. You just basically have to spend 24 hours with an item and then it's attuned to you.
Oh, so you need 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if we keep vendoring off our shit, we'll
It's-
not have
it's-
that problem.
Basically, so not to stack like so many magical items on one person, you know what I mean? It's not like you can carry 10, it's like you can carry 3 max, basically.
Can anybody
That's-
else use this? Actually, I don't have proficiency in Thieves tools also, so
I don't think any of us have actually. So you're probably like the sneakiest
You are
person,
probably
right?
the best person to
Let me check.
or maybe Cast Club, not sure if he's
No.
Teeth.
He doesn't.
Like I do not. I definitely do not. As a holy man,
Thieves tools is what? Dex, is it? I don't know actually. I can't
Dex.
remember.
Yeah,
Probably you, right?
my dex -1.
probably me.
Probably your acrobatics so good must be you, ah.
You know what my 2 proficiency is?
What is it?
Shredding a mad one.
Hey, that's pretty good. +3 on the liar.
It's +5. The macro doesn't work properly. I
Oh.
an extra +2.
Sheesh.
Choo!
Alright, so Cypher is gone for the rest of the day. Isuya, Oracus, Vervin, what would you like to do?
I would suggest, I'd be like, hey, do you think we should get like eye shields,
What,
like
sunglasses?
goggles, things? Because it says in the book that there's sandstorms. We don't want sand getting to our eye while we're crossing the desert, do we? Like I would imagine it would hinder our sight. So maybe we should find something that like shields our eyes or something like that. Would that be
Oh.
useful?
I wonder how the people in Anarok deal with the sandstorms.
Train their eyes from a young
Maybe they
age.
just don't go out when there's a sandstorm, but I don't think
Open
we
their
have
eyes
option.
wide and thank the sand.
Like their eyes wide.
I would like find a general store,
Yeah,
I
that
guess,
makes sense. I guess we should.
to see if that we can purchase something like that.
Alright. You walk into a general store. Hey! What can I help you with?
Hi, do you have anything that like kind of functions as like eye shields?
Eye shields.
You know, like if it's really, right. don't let me get a
Goggles,
stiff
I
one.
don't know.
What is a goggle?
That's what it say,
Something
eye
to protect your eyes
Yes,
while
yeah.
still being able to see
Like, so
through them.
imagine, yeah, it's like
Wait, I'm
you
quite sure they have goggles in the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, I mean, goggles isn't something that's
Google,
rare or unknown, right? I mean,
Google.
I'm sure, like, I don't know, like smiths might use
Maybe
them
they
to
might
protect their
have.
eyes.
Maybe.
How about the Griffin Riders? How do they see when diving at great speeds?
That is true.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, like so basically protect.
Goggles don't have those right now. You might need to get them made.
From, do you know any good vendors?
Well, I mean, it's probably leather work. If you will, you could try. You could try the leather working store in the mercantile district. There's one there. Or if you like, I could run over now and have a look see, and I'll get back to you.
Run over to where? Sorry, wasn't
the-
clear.
Run over to the smithy.
Oh,
You could turn in your sapphires and literally
that'll
make
be-
rose tinted glasses.
yeah, that would be
Ruby.
really helpful actually.
So okay, just hold on. He kind of runs to the back, gets his sister to come mend the store, and he kind of runs out. You just stand there, kind of like awkwardly
Looking
for a while.
around. Do we need tents? Have you got tents?
Don't we have all this shit catered for, like adventuring
Oh
supplies?
no.
A caravan, right?
Paranoid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
and you've got bedrolls.
Mm.
I have bedrolls.
Do I have a bedroll? I do not. I need to buy one. Wait,
don't
is
have a
it
bed.
provided? Like,
No,
oh, okay, then I need to buy a bedroll.
why the fuck would a bedroom be provided?
Oh, people need to sleep, right? It's like part of it, no?
Buy your own bedroom lah.
Okay lah, buy bedroll. I need to buy bedroll.
Okay. Alright. You wait for a while. He does come back and he says, I managed to procure 3 sets. He kind of
How?
hands. He kind of hold. He see he's holding 3 sets of glasses.
Glasses like banded, like it won't fall off from our head or like.
No, like the
Spectacles.
glasses that Cam and me are wearing.
Oh. Um. Those aren't exactly what I was thinking of. It's more of like, really protection, so like nothing gets in. This one, like at the sides, you see, like
Ah,
sand and what? Yeah.
well, you weren't very specific.
Sorry.
Well, you might need to go ask around. Then I don't think I can really help you with that.
The leather.
You're not
leather
buying the
working.
glasses?
No, I think we need something a bit more like
Kind of
hardy.
he looks a bit pissed.
Do you have a bedroll though? I do need to get one.
No glasses then.
No glasses for today. I mean, glasses is not what we're looking for. We're looking for something a bit more
That's a
sticky
little.
to the face.
Well, I mean, I did run all the way out to get them.
Do you have a bedroll or no?
I do.
Yeah, I will need
If you
one.
buy the glasses.
He said, "I'll sell you the bedroll if you buy the glasses."
But I have no need for the glasses.
Well, but I did run out to get the glasses for you.
Do you want me to take it back there or what?
Sure.
What the fuck
If you
is
can get me the 6 gold back.
my god, Celia.
Oh,
just
you
want the
bought the
bedroll.
wrong thing. It's
Yeah,
not
like
our fault.
I said goggles. These are not goggles. These are glasses. They're completely different things.
Gonna looks at you, gonna little piss. Pushes the glasses away. Dumps a dusty old bedroll on the table. 3 gold.
You know what? Now I don't want it anymore. Bye. I walk out.
Wow. Oh my god. Celia is such a jackass, eh?
I mean, if you're a jackass to me, I'll be a jackass to you. That's how the world works, man.
You leave without the bedroll.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to find some leather working person.
Okay. You make your way over to the leather worker, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a beautiful shop. There's kind of like animal pelts which are kind of drying outside. And after that, inside you can see like almost like very intricately cut out pieces of like leather armor, leather kind of like pouches, kind of like beautiful leather hilts, and different pieces of like dried animal skin kind of hang from the walls, and they're kind of like adorning all the different sides of the room that you walk into. And you can see there's a man who's kind of like precisely cutting through a piece of leather with a very sharp knife as you step in.
Hello.
1 second.
Oh, sure.
And you can see he finishes the cut. You can see the cut is so precise. Like he's like doing a freehand, but it's like perfectly straight. What can I help you with?
Hi. I'm just wondering if you make eye goggles. You know,
Good.
things to protect your eyes, but they're like really strapped onto your head so it doesn't move. So not like, glasses to read. It's really quite
I could.
you know.
It'd take me a day or two, but I could. How many pairs do you need?
One.
It doesn't matter, we won't be able to get it in
Yeah,
time.
we're looking at 5, but we do need it on quite a rush. Is that possible at all?
The reasons I roll. How fast exactly?
Before 7 p.m. today.
It's less than 5 hours, miss.
Yeah, we're leaving on a short notice too, and it's too on a rock where, sandstorm, so we thought
Right.
probably
You don't
better.
really need goggles for the sandstorms in On the Rock.
Okay.
my uncle told me stories that the Badin just wear almost like hoods or scarves around their eyes to protect them. Very thin, transparent cloth that they can see through.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad we went to you then. That's super helpful information.
Look, I don't. I could make 1 or 2 pairs by 7, but it would be expensive if you like. It's up to you.
How much would one? I mean, would it go for?
Like, I have to get the glass on last minute notice. Get the leather I have, so say 8 gold for 1.
I think that would be useful. Yeah, if you could make 2 by 6.
2 is a little bit of a stretch. 1 I can definitely do. If you are looking for quality, I could get you 1 really good one. 2, I may be compromising on the quality of both.
Okay, one then.
Right.
By 6
you
p.m.
swing by at around 6 then.
Great. I can pay you like half first and half when I collect.
It's fine. You just pay me when you get it. Yeah,
Okay.
Just make sure you show up. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can see it's like he closes up after you leave and he says, got to get the glass. And he walks away.
Well, at least one is now. I can't imagine having cloth over your eyes would help. Hopefully, what he says is true.
But these guys are the experts, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they've never left Everesca. I mean, his uncle did, but like, you know, it could be a completely different experience. Cloth. Okay.
Just a hood.
Do we all have hoods then? Like, do we all have like these transparent cloth thingies to like wrap our
I
face
don't have
around?
I don't have like thin cloth that you can see through, but I do have a hood.
Yes.
Mm,
Doesn't go over your face though.
yeah, and then I guess
Yeah.
we should get those like
I'll just-
hoods that go over the face, and also like let's go look
Just
for those.
put my head down. I
It's
don't know.
just a veil, right?
Yeah, it's
Bourbon's
just like a
fine.
veil. It's like a veil.
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
You just need
I
a veil, right?
have a blanket, dude. I have a blanket. I just put a blanket over my face.
I'm gonna buy 5 veils. Just cause.
So you go to a clothing store and you try to explain what you want, and the woman does understand, but she does let you know that she does not have material which is thin enough for you to see through.
See through.
Yeah. She says that essentially the clothing in Anorok is a lot looser and like kind of like more airy and much more thin. The fabric that they use there, because it's very hot all year round. In Everesca it's slightly different because, well, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have no use for those kinds of clothes.
Okay. All right. No worries.
I feel like
Thank
it's a
you.
problem we can
Yeah.
deal with when we get there.
Alright. What else, guys? Those in the city. If nothing else,
That's all. I'm good.
okay.
Yeah, I think that's all for me.
You grab your goggles so one of you can add that to your inventory.
Wait, do I learn
And
anything in the
shop.
bookshop?
I guess
Oh yeah, bookshop stuff.
oracles.
Give me an investigation check,
Okay.
Bourbon.
Alright, will do. I'm very good at investigation, guys. I'm very, very good at investigation.
Sure, I can
Ooh.
order the goggle first.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm assuming your nature check is the best. So
Give me a second. Where is that thing?
Can I roll to learn a random recipe in a book?
You find a recipe for this.
Roasted sand crackler. Okay.
First you learn that the sand crackler is a creature that you can find in the Underrock Desert. It doesn't explain what it does. It doesn't explain what they are like. You learn that they are just 4-legged lizard-like creatures that wander the desert sands.
Okay. And what of the description of the dish? Is it savory? Is it sweet or salty?
You will, if you are able to cook it properly, according to the recipe. First, you learn that the meat, harvesting the meat itself will be a dangerous feat. because Sandcrackler, the scales are electrified,
Oh, okay.
and you have to drain the blood of the Sandcrackler properly because the blood is toxic.
Even when dead, it's electrified.
Yes, the scales of the Sandcrackler are electrified.
Jesus, that's hardcore, man. All right.
However, if you do successfully cook roasted Sandcrackler, you will be able to give your party lightning resistance and temporary hit points.
Understood.
For a full
Understood.
day. For a full day.
All right, understood.
How often do you get hit by lightning though?
I mean, if you're fighting like a spellcaster,
Get-
maybe they have a
You
lightning
get
spell.
lightning resistance. Then you go and fight more sandcracklers.
Oh, you're right. They farm the sandcracklers with their own kind.
Oh,
Okay, understood. I'll make a mental note.
one whole session sandcrackler PvP.
I mean, it's useful combat knowledge also, right? Which it probably mean that we can't melee the sandcracklers without some sort of counteract from their like lightning shit.
Wear a raincoat.
So if we see like four-legged desert lizards, we probably know what's gonna happen.
You make a notebook for your recipes. I'll send you the description of the stuff later.
Yeah, will do. I have a note for it.
Okay. Getting ready to set off. You do kind of like report to the Royal Academy of the Arcane, where you do see Marshal Riz and Lady Verona who are talking over there, and they kind of like are making small talk as they see you walk in. Marshal Riz will say the teleportation circle has been opened temporarily for the 5 of you. Your assistant, or what would you like to call him? And you see like this small kid that's standing behind Marshal Riz, like 10 feet away, with a small backpack. Elf boy, like an elf teenager. He kind of like, Marshal Riz is like a bit awkward. This is Tomo. He will be your stage hand. Will
How old is Tomo?
Marshal Riz like said, he whispers, 15.
Wait, what's going
Oh,
on? What
older than
stage hand?
Kaskla.
The assistant, the helper bee that we have, that they're providing is 15 years old.
Wait, the helper for what?
Oh my god. He's
Can they stay? Can we not endanger a child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than
Well,
Kasklav is
I
allowed.
mean, Tomo volunteered for the assignment when we were briefing the
What's his-
other
What's his name again?
volunteered.
Tomo. Yes.
Tomo.
He says that he would love to. Well, he kind of whispers. Then after he leans and whispers to you, so he's an orphan. So
He's what?
That makes it worse.
That makes it worse, yeah.
Sorry, what did he say?
He's an
He's an
orphan.
Oh, like me.
Oh.
That makes it worse. Why are we like... Okay, I don't think we need...
I mean, he's the one who really fallen. This is out of earshot from Tomo, who, I mean, if you look and peek at him, he's smiling widely at the 5 of you.
That
It's on this like small backpack.
He's like the kid from Up, you know?
Yes. This small backpack. And then you can see like in the backpack there's like a fishing rod sticking out. The fishing rod sticking out. Like a bedroll that's kind of like neatly tucked in on top of the backpack. I'm afraid I'm okay with him staying, but you have to convince him yourself.
I'm Russell, American Wilderness Explorer.
are we
I mean, I really don't want to bring him. He's 15.
What?
We don't even know if you're going to survive. We're going to put a child through this danger. That's insane.
what
We
if
already
the
have a child.
what if the tomb guard don't let him in? He'll just wait outside the mist for like a month.
I mean, you have to consider that you might need you might have to leave your carriage somewhere and someone will need to watch the horses.
I'll talk to the horses and ask him to stay and wait.
He kind of
very
martial arts kind of shrugs and
convincing.
it's up to you, and then he kind of like steps away. Tomo! He kind of shouts, "This is your the party that we were talking about." And you see the small boy kind of like takes like a few steps forward and he waves.
I wave back.
Don't encourage him. please.
Russell.
It's just
very
a
nice,
awkward
very nice,
empathy thing.
very nice to meet the five of you. I've heard so much about your escapades and adventures, and it is a great honor to be able to go on one of your adventures with the five of you. And I've heard so many things, and it was amazing how you managed to save Master Yin and all that. It's great.
Oh my god,
I
he's
asked
actually
Tomo.
Russell.
I asked Tomo, how many people have you killed?
To be honest, I've killed a spider once last year. It was this big, and he holds out his finger like this.
This is not happening.
Can't. No.
Marshal Riz also gave me a sword, and he kind of pulls out a dagger.
Have you been trained?
I have been trained to watch the horses, yes.
To use the tool that was given to you?
He kind of, oh yeah, he kind of steps air clumsily.
No. No.
There's no way.
What do you usually do besides tending horses?
Well, usually I tend to horses and feed pigs and watch the cows and the sheep. I'm a farmhand. But I mean, I volunteered for the army, and now I watch the royal horses.
You know, if we turn him away now, he becomes the final boss of the campaign,
Would
right?
you like to learn to read? And you know, there are other ways to explore the world. You can do so just by looking through a book.
What? That's pretty boring, and it does not beat first-hand experience.
Alright guys, we're taking him along.
No,
We don't have a
Argue
choice.
with
We're
him.
not taking him along.
absolutely not.
We're taking him along.
I refuse to feel guilty when he dies, and
But
he would
yeah,
100% die. Okay?
He's not going to die, alright? He's not going to die.
Well, now it's part of your mandate.
No,
Zero death campaign.
No, he has plot armor. He has plot armor. He's not going to die.
Plot armor is death. This is plot armor.
No, it's like the elephant. We protected the elephant fine also, right?
Barely. And also,
Oh,
the
right, I
elephant was
forgot
a
about that.
celestial.
Better to have lived. Better
Oh,
to have
no.
died living.
Okay, well clearly we can't turn him away. So I think like the next course of action, if we don't want to kill
What do you
him,
mean
is
we can't turn him away?
okay. We're turning him away.
Thank you.
We can. Alita has a farm. He can go work on Alita's farm.
What?
I mean, if that's what he's comfortable doing, like that's what he knows to do, because he said he's a farmhand. I'm sure, you know. I mean, I would rather that than bring him to places that we've never been to before, and we might possibly die. Very, very possible. 100%.
I mean, even if we don't die, he certainly is going to die. Did
Yeah.
we miss the... how is this okay? Did we miss the part of magical mist, encroaching desert, electrified lobsters?
Lobsters.
The electrified lizard.
Lobsters, lizards, they're all the same things. Enough to kill him.
I just really.
He has killed a spider before.
Alright,
Oh,
let's bring him out.
come
Let's bring him out and we
guys.
dump him at the outskirts, alright?
No!
No,
What?
that's
What
I want
character are
to
you
be
playing?
At Alita's place.
Why are we leaving him at anyone's place? He doesn't have to come.
Are you sure you are a cleric of Yumata?
The
Bro,
mutter.
you're not really behaving like a cleric.
I don't know what to do with this kid. I'm not gonna stop him. I'm gonna let him do whatever he wants.
What?
You guys can turn him away if you want.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
about
mean-
the age. It's about
No,
bringing
it
in-
is about the age.
No, it's not about the age. It's about bringing an unarmed civilian on what's
He is armed,
essentially.
technically.
Oh, piss off!
I mean,
What? This is Marion, no, okay? Not. Isio is very against this idea.
Tomo, are you scared of dying?
I want him to come along, but
he looks at you
Cypher
and
doesn't
it's
want.
like, well, I mean, I've never really thought about it.
You do know that this mission will be dangerous, right?
Oh yes, of course. But
Like,
you guys are the you guys
will
are
die.
what?
Like, it's a very high possibility. Like, we might all die, you know? Like, did
Oh,
no
but
one
Why we?
explain this to you?
No, stop! This he doesn't get say.
Shibasho is kind of shaking his head behind him.
It's your problem. How do you not? What?
Doesn't listen. Calm down. He doesn't get a say. We decide, and then he accepts our decision. It's our party. We're not accepting applicants. All right.
He looks kind of like a bit sad.
Your recruitment is closed.
You sure I'm really good with horses, and
Yeah.
I'm just going to
tend to the
watch the horse.
horses.
I'm not going to. I won't fight. I'll just stay behind and watch the horses and look after the carriage and the food and the water and the the stuff and your stuff and my stuff.
Look, we do need a set of eyes on our stuff, but
Yeah, I'll be a really good watch person.
what if two spiders come around and attempt
I'll
to take
kill
our
them.
goods?
He stabs with his
Two-
dagger.
Two spiders.
I'll stab them with my dagger. Thrust his dagger into the air again.
Oh, it became a dagger. It was a sword at first.
Yeah,
It was a
he thinks
dagger.
it's a sword.
Yeah, he said he got a sword, then he took out a
It's-
dagger.
Yeah, it's a dagger.
It's a sword-sized dagger for him.
I'll be really quiet. I won't make any noise. You guys can do whatever you want. I'll just watch the horses and I'll
Why?
just look.
Why are you doing this, Darren Lee? Why? Why?
I want to know why. Is this a?
Darren
This is
Lee's
a trap.
wrong. I'm very angry at you.
Where do-
Maybe it's good to have someone in Casclo's age group, man. Maybe.
Oh, now that you put it that way, Sean is like, no, guys,
You
no.
text Sean. You should text Sean. This is actually a big
Yeah,
problem.
this is a big
like,
decision.
yeah.
You should text Sean.
Is he cut? Is he cut? Okay.
Someone should text Sean.
Well, right, Chris.
Guys, come on!
Sean. The
This is ridiculous.
helper be the that is following us.
How is he going to defend the
a
horses?
15-year-old child. He's basically. He's. What's.
Guys, Vervin doesn't see an issue. Vervin's just like nodding then. Alright. Okay.
What?
But doesn't see an issue.
We're in the middle.
Vervin.
Because
Of a
Vervin is
war.
confident. Vervin is confident that we're not going to die. So I'm like, yo, this is fine. Like, we're not gonna die anyways. There's zero chance that we die.
Alright, listen. Consider this scenario, okay? We're on the road, we hear a noise off the side of the road. Now we've got to go investigate. Oops, there's a spooky staircase leading underground. Someone has to watch the horses in the middle of a dead grey mist where there could be masked elves, bandits, electrified lobsters, electrified lizards, electrified rats, and you want to leave this guy alone with his dagger.
good scenario. Vervin ponders.
It's either that or leave him alone with his loneliness.
Loneliness kills, but not literally.
Vervin ponders. That's a good quote. That's a good scenario actually. What would? But I mean, we need someone watching the game. But it's not gonna be Russell from Up.
That's my point.
Please cast your votes.
Yeah, I think he'll
Is he,
actually
is
die.
he an elf orphan?
He's an elf.
If sleep for hours only, is it?
You could take the watch.
It's true. That's what he's there for, to look at for stuff.
Cameron really wants to hit yes. I want to see how this plays out. But I can't find a way to justify it, decipher it, you know? Like, why would I ever agree?
Sean has said no.
He wants to be the only kid.
Okay, I think unanimously we have agreed that he's not coming.
I'm trying to. I want to see this happen. I want to see him die on the road.
No, we can't cast a poll and then majority say
I
no
haven't
and then
clicked
say
yet.
yes.
I also haven't clicked yet.
But
But
it's still majority.
It's
will
enough
we be able to
swing.
find? Will we be able to find a replacement?
Replacement orphan? Sure, there's lots in the wall.
No, oh my god.
I mean, if we bring this one, we can always hire someone. This is not Anna. I don't want to be like losing our rights the first night we go out, you know?
Yeah, that's why. So we need a replacement helper.
No lah, we can't. There's no way a paladin of the ancients can justify bringing a kid along in the middle of a battlefield. I
Come
will-
on, we have a Casglove.
He
But he's
also
special.
has a celestial 3-in-1 weapon, okay?
You forgot the first time you met him, he didn't have a celestial weapon.
He did.
He held his own.
He
Eldritch
didn't.
blasted a number of scouts.
He did not. He was cowering when
He
you
was
first met
he was
him.
hiding.
That's
Yeah.
true, but I didn't get a say. I did give him a lot of grief in the first and second sessions.
It's true, that's fair.
I want this to happen, but my character just can't. Yeah. Like seriously,
Let's
it's
not
okay.
have unnecessary deaths.
Oracle's stance is he can do whatever he wants.
I won't know. It's unnecessary loss of life.
Okay. The majority is no. Sorry, Tomo.
Alright, do it in roleplay, please.
You do it.
What the
Not sorry.
Almo,
God looks at you earnestly. Well,
Sorry.
I'm gonna look at Tomo in the eye and tell him, I don't think the party is ready for your for you to join us. I think we'll have to turn you away.
why?
We are worried that the journey ahead is going to be rough, and we've suffered enough losses, and we don't want to suffer more.
Oh, but it's okay. I mean, I don't think it'll be a big problem. I don't think I'll die or anything like that. You know.
Oh, it's hard for us to guarantee your safety, and we really don't want you to be in any sort of danger.
Sean has entered the chat.
Hello.
Listen, there's still a lot of time for you to make a difference, to go on grand adventures, but you know, you could start with something small first. Wherever they hit it, it's a very long way, you know?
It's okay. I don't have any like existing obligations in the city. I don't have parents or relatives.
No, that's what I'm trying to say, you know, it's like, let's put it this way. Before you looked after 5 horses, you'd have to start with maybe looking after 1 pony, right? So it's like escalation is like you get used to it. So we think it's
I
best
look
that
after
you.
like 25 horses right now.
Yeah, but you worked your way up there. You didn't start by looking after that many horses. So that's what I'm saying. What we're asking, what we the task that we're being set out to do right now is it's it's a big step, and there's a lot of time. You're still young. There's a lot of time to work your way up, and who knows, there might be another opportunity for you. But for now, we just don't think that this task is appropriate.
Right. Well.
I'm sorry, young lad. There's too many dangers out there.
Okay. He kind of like looks a bit upset, disappointed. Kind of steps away.
Nothing
Marshall Reese
personnel, kid.
Marshall Reese kind of like pats his head and like pushes him along. And he goes, Marshall Reese like gives you like a thumbs up after he's like out of the way. It's like he kind of like says, "Look, there was no one else who volunteered.
Yeah.
We said who wants to go." Like when we sent out the missive, who wants to go out with the scouting party to Grey Cloak Hills and Anu Rock and go away from to nobody signed up. Nobody wanted to watch your horses except that kid.
Oh, I don't know. We're making a mistake here.
No, I can't, in good conscience, see a 15-year-old child die
He's not even
for
trained.
no reason. They're just watching our
Horses,
stuff.
right?
Like,
Yeah, come on.
it makes no sense.
Okay, I guess it's here you're watching the horses.
I would rather do that than have a 15-year-old child watch our horses and die.
Why can't the horses watch themselves?
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
They are quite conversational creatures,
The issue isn't with the issue is that you probably will not be able to bring the horses up into the hills and the carriage up into the hills.
That's fair, but we're certainly not leaving him alone with the horses at the foothills of.
I mean, someone will need to watch your belongings, and if not him, then I don't know. Are you comfortable just leaving your carriage and horses there?
I have to find a way to secure him.
Look,
Maybe.
And then he's still in the other room, probably crying. So if you do change your mind before you want to leave, do let me know. There's a final wards that need to be put on the 5 of you before you use the teleportation. Lady Verona and the Arcanist will see to it. So you do still maybe have 15 minutes to think about it. You do change your mind. Yeah, he kind of steps away. Lady Verona, all yours. And you can see like Lady Verona walks over and says, the Arcanist will take care of the 5 of you. It's just some precautionary wards. The teleportation circle has not been used in a while, and we just don't want any problems. So I wish the 5 of you all the best. She smiles and walks away. And you can see like the Arcanists come and ask for your hand, and they start inscribing like almost like the sigils, the wards into your skin.
we're not bringing Tomo, right?
No, of course
Right?
not.
Okay.
Of course not.
Just saying, someone needs to watch the horses. Sort of stuff,
Okay. Okay.
Come back to find him ripped and quartered.
No, you're gonna be right. I think he's gonna be final boss.
Like Syndrome from The Incredibles.
Oh my
Alright.
God. Such a throwback.
So final decision, not taking Tomo?
I don't know, is he gonna come back as a human horse hybrid to murder us? I don't want that. Yeah. Then we'll let him come along to avoid it.
Alright. So you decide to go along without Tomo.
Yeah. I guess we can hide the card, right? Do our best to.
Sure.
We're gonna get robbed. We're gonna get robbed on the second night out.
Well, we could get robbed and get a kid killed instead.
You know, I'm starting to change my mind. I'm starting to think Tomo might be a decent idea. I'm starting to think
Stop,
Tomo might
no.
actually be a decent idea.
So, so apparently my room light has blown, so I'm in the dark.
Sure, your
It's
camera
okay,
is
we
not
don't
working.
see
Camera's
you
not
anyway.
working.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm in
In
the dark
a-
and I haven't plugged it in.
In a proverbial sense, we are
Ah.
all in the dark, spinning in the endless void.
Oh wow. That is Cypher talking.
So I'm quite literally in the dark.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So it's not that we're bringing Tomo, just grey coat his and then send him back, right? It's just
This is
It's not
looking like
not at all. Okay.
I still can't see you, Sean.
I know
It's
I'm
okay.
trying to get it to work. I think it's so dark it's rejecting it.
It's almost like he's a glorified alarm spell.
Alright, you make your way
An expendable one.
through the teleportation circle eventually, and the kind of like blinding light surrounds all of you, and you don't see much momentarily before you open your eyes again and you find yourselves at the gates of Anorok. Anorok, Everesca.
Wow, that'd be nice.
Okay,
Ooh,
let's wrap
wow,
it up,
mood
boys.
lighting.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm using my
He's
phone.
really in Niluan's room. Look at that. Sorry.
Okay, find yourselves
Don't
at the
look behind me too, like don't stare behind me too much.
Face
Alright.
detection, pick
Oh
up.
god, dude, who's that behind you?
I don't know.
Niluan lah. Then who?
It's the cat.
Find that.
You
It's Tomo.
you step out of the you step through the gates
See him
and
stalking us.
you do see five draft horses along with a carriage that's been stocked with enough rations for a month, what appears to be 2 barrels of water.
So you got barrel. Alright, we're good. I bought the
Each
I bought the
barrel is
carriage.
1 gallon.
Oh, Vavan's gonna lie down on the carriage straight away. Pass away.
There is enough space on the carriage to sleep 2 people if you want to rest on the trip.
How many carriages do we have again? Sorry,
1.
5 horses and one carriage.
Yeah, one horse each and a carriage.
Who's good with horses?
I mean, we all have to ride the horses, right?
We also get healing pots, right?
That's been given already. Right?
I
Uh,
think we divvied that up already. Right?
someone needs to be at the front of the carriage. The rest of us bought the 5-tonner.
Okay, whoever's good at survival checks, please be the front.
We should have two people up front, yeah.
Preferably one person with dark vision at all times.
Correct.
Watch enough fantasy
That's
shows to
everybody
know.
but you, Favan.
Oh, is it? Oh my
No,
god.
wait,
I
Sefri also
don't-
don't have.
yeah.
Sefri
Yeah.
also don't have.
I'll,
Forgot
I'll,
anymore. I thought it was Anna.
I don't mind being in front. Oh guys, I cast light. Oh!
God.
Okay,
Turn
I'm
the
sorry.
faithless.
Tom was real scared of the action.
That dark void behind you is quite scary.
I know, right?
Alright. And you do finally set off. About a half day's journey in, you do see what appears to be kind of like the remnants of the advanced camp in the distance on your left. And you do see there are groups of Everescan soldiers who are kind of like around there, and you see that they are smoke, almost like pyres that have been built in the distance, and they're burning all of the bodies. It's quite a depressing sight as you kind of make your way around, skirting the advanced camp, unless you would like to stop.
Oh,
Nah, so we push forward.
Alright.
Advanced camp was where we were, right?
Yep, the first part of the campaign.
Go sample some of the rice there.
Okay. No. Can you-
Ooh.
New music.
oh shit!
People's
Why do I
die.
not have music? No. Refresh.
Oh, I knew
Da da
you.
da dun dun da 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 da.
Is it playing?
Da 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 da. No, yeah, he is playing.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You kind of the journey to the Grey Cloud Mountains is generally rather uneventful. One of the days, midday, what appears to be a trade caravan does come back. And you kind of like see it in the distance, and it is emblazoned with the Everescan sigil. Do you want to stop it, or do you just want to keep going?
I guess you could find out where they're coming from.
Hmm.
Get information on the road ahead.
Yeah, I'll like wave at them.
If you wave at them, the moon elf who is heading the caravan group, which is quite large. There are like a couple of Everescan soldiers, and the trade caravan itself, which is about five carriages long.
Sorry to interrupt, but I was just gonna like do my spells, and then I realized the night before did we count as long rest? Because I didn't.
Read.
Okay.
I changed my spells already.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to, in case.
No problem. The moon elf does stop and then kind of like wave back to you, Kansklav.
Hello.
Yes. What's the issue? Is something wrong with your wheel, the horses?
Oh no. I was just wondering. Were you guys coming back from Grey Cloak Hill?
Well, yes and no. We were supposed to make a delivery, but we can't seem to get through the mist.
Oh. Wait. Did we find a way to deal with the mist while I wasn't here? Or are we still?
Well, usually the guards are there for to kind of like wait. Are you headed to Grey Cloak Hills?
Oh yes. We are what's that?
Usually you need a ward mist token to traverse the mist.
I'll like peer back into the caravan. Do we have such a thing?
They give us anything like that.
Oh,
If you're coming from Everesca does not provide, or they don't have the tokens. Tokens are made by the inhabitants of Greyholm and the Grey Cloak Hills.
You see.
Oh, okay. So will we be able to get some before we have to like head into the?
Yeah, I mean, usually the sentry post provides visitors who are permitted to enter the ward mist tokens, but when we arrived at the sentry post, there was no one there, so we decided to leave.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
Yeah.
How long were you there for?
We there for like, well, the scheduled delivery was that's a day or so ago, and we were there for a few hours before no one showed, and we decided to leave.
Wait, do you have the tokens?
Shakes his head.
Maybe we'll have better luck. Maybe they were. I don't know. Just.
Has this been happening often though?
I don't know. This is my first time to the hills, so I don't usually do deliveries there. I don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna peek my head out of the caravan and just poke a question. What do these tokens look like? Are they small or?
You kind of like, hey, Bor, what do they look like? The ward mist tokens. I mean, you've been there before, so. And he's like, oh yeah, it's like a small wooden charm, size of a small, about half the size of your palm, and inscribed with the logo of the Grey Home Guard. Do they know Naralis Analor?
No, but we.
Me a religion check.
Ooh, can I make it?
Yeah, you see that button.
Oh, dude. Everyone's very religious, extremely religious.
Oh,
damn.
This guy is
So
connected,
religious.
connected with the gods, man.
Yeah, so you know that Naralis Analor essentially is the elven god of death. It's a lesser god, if you will. He looks after like healing, suffering, and death.
he seems familiar.
It's kind of like inscription or carving is a white dove holding a branch of yew leaves.
White dove holding a branch of yew leaves.
New leaves?
Neely?
Me leaves?
Yew
White.
leaves.
You.
Yew leaves.
I see a rush hour. You.
Were you transporting anything important or just?
Like 300 gold diamonds.
It's just the usual. Well, he says he kind of like looks down his kind of like the ledger that he's like, oh, not supposed to say. He smiles.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, okay.
He's like, well, good luck on your journey. I think it's like, we better get going. Back to the capital.
You're not gonna convince him to tell?
Well, nah. I mean, I wouldn't.
What if it's dust crystals?
Nah.
All right.
Wait, well, one last question.
Hmm.
Who are you? I mean, you're delivering from Everesca to Greycloak Hills?
Yes.
Who's the supply from?
He looks down at his ledger. Oh. Confidential.
Oh,
I mean, if we're able to get through, we can at least let them know, hey, you know,
Oh yeah.
like they missed you know, you guys or something. That at least they will know what exactly it is, and we can just.
Maybe precision checks here.
Why did I do this?
Ilya is so cheeky.
Never mind.
Oh, never mind.
I think it's okay. We'll just get back to the capital and send a message ourselves.
all right.
Happy trails. Then he kind of like starts up the carriage again, the carriage line again.
How many of them are there? Just 2 guys?
So there are 4 guards.
Oh god, alright, never mind, let's move on.
Wow.
I was gonna say, should I try and steal the ledger off him?
There's 4 guards, and then there's a guy who's manning the caravan, and there's obviously like more people inside the different carriages.
Shame if something were to happen to all of them.
Yes. Shame.
Masked elves, maybe, you know.
Alright. The rest of the trip itself is relatively uneventful, and you do approach what appears to be not much of a hill. Instead, your vision seems to be obscured slowly by a growing mist and fog. And the closer you move towards this wall of mist, the colder the air seems to get.
Did you even collect your 8 gold goggles?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
It's with me.
It's just one
Soon
of us.
your vision becomes a little clouded, and it's hard to see beyond maybe like 100 feet. You look out into the distance, and you can briefly make out what appears to be a range of tall hills, but the mist make it very hard to see. There appears to be something that's in front, a building of some sort, or post of some sort, with a small, what appears to be a watchtower in the distance, obscured by mist and fog. What would you like to do?
Should we just call out to them?
Are we able to go closer, or is it really too thick?
And you can do whatever you want. You can see it in the distance. It's not that thick yet. It's still, you can still see roughly. You know what I mean? 100
Then
feet.
Let's just.
Shall we dismount and approach on foot beside the carriage?
I think we can just stay on the carriage, right? No reason to dismount.
Maybe one or two of us could go on foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll walk along the horses, I guess.
Who's walking on foot?
Me, I am.
Me too.
Me tree.
Kaslav and Verva on the carriage.
Yeah.
Hanging back?
Yeah, I'll chill
Suppose,
with
yeah, if they move on forward, I'll just chill on the carriage.
same.
But like you're following along, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I will
you
bring the carriage forward.
Behind, yeah.
slowly
Yeah.
lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Orcus, Cypher, and Isira, you approach what appears to be an abandoned sentry post. It is if it was manned, it would be quite a secure fortification. It appears to be well designed in a way where all entrance or to the foot of the hills will have to pass through this particular post. There's a watchtower, and then there's like small outposts, or there's like a small outpost which has been constructed out of wood, and then there's like the wooden fencing that's been built around it. However, it appears to be abandoned. It's not a sound, besides the wind that's kind of like howling and blowing through the camp.
Well,
You're outside. You haven't stepped in yet, so it appears to be abandoned.
should we like call out?
Yeah, I suppose. Like try the door. Is it locked or?
Is
What
there-
door?
yeah. There's no door. It's like a entrance to like an encampment kind
Yeah,
of thing.
it's entrance to a camp, but there's no door.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if we call
Is
out
it-
and there's no one.
Is
then
it like Witcher episode 1? Like when they walk into is it that? Is it that?
Which episode
literally.
when they walk into the what?
You know, into the
Village.
abandoned village? Is it essentially that?
Something like that.
Okay.
At the end, when the carriage gets close enough, I will get off and join the party.
Okay.
Hello.
You call out and there's nothing. So there's like the outpost, and then there's the watchtower. If you want to look at anything
they're like
particular.
leftover armaments.
You walk
Like, I
over.
want to see how long ago it's been abandoned. If there's something that we can decipher.
Sure. If you walk over to the outpost, and you kind of push aside the kind of like the cloth to walk in, and there are 6 guards dead on the ground.
So glad we didn't bring Tomo.
The guards are wearing grey fur cloaks, which adorn black and grey plate armor, and there is a smell of
Excuse
stale
me.
What?
Plate armor?
plate armor.
Well, they don't need it anymore, do they?
It's not plate. It's not plate. It's just like like proper like armor. It's like, you know what I mean lah.
Okay, so I can't take it.
I mean, it will be the same as yours if you want it. The
Male
It's
armor.
not. Yeah. Okay. The smell of stale blood is very evident, and you can see that the blades of the guards are sheathed, or they didn't get a chance to draw their weapons.
There.
Medicine check to see
Yeah,
how they
I
were
will-
killed and how long ago.
Show me a
Yes.
medicine check.
Oh, it's funny that
I will assist him. No, doesn't need my help at all.
could be a net.
Is it rolling? For
Yeah,
me?
yeah, it is. I mean,
I
I
don't
see
think
your
It's
so.
showing
die.
out. It's probably showing out the chat like really late.
My
I saw your dice.
I
Though.
saw
It
the
was
dice,
a
yeah.
19 and a 13. So 19.
it's not
plus
showing up on
whatever.
mine.
You have 12, does it say anything in console?
Okay, just press it like 10 more times.
F12, does it say anything in console? Failed to fetch something.
I think the server or something is.
That was
I saw it was 19,
19,
and a
yeah.
13. So 19 plus whatever your there you go.
Hey there, suddenly come out.
What
Like,
the
Then
fuck?
why my first 19 never roll? What the fuck? Oh well, whatever.
Come on.
doesn't matter. So
So it's 24.
Oracles, you kind of like inspect the the guards, and the first thing that you can tell is that they died from blunt force trauma of some kind. They have cracked skulls, necks, and ribs, and there's no open wounds aside from bleeding from their eyes, ears, and nostrils. Some form of internal bleeding of some kind.
Well, that doesn't look like our master elf friends, does it?
They did not have a chance to retaliate. You can see that some of them are gripping the weapon hilt, but they didn't have a chance to retaliate. All the
I
weapons are
will
sheathed.
divine
is-
sense for
Sorry, but it's blunt force trauma, right? It's not like it was obviously like attack wounds.
Yeah, there's like very heavy bruises and all that.
PM, do I arrive?
Yeah.
I'm gonna search the bodies lightly.
Do
Okay.
we also know? Did I also manage to like get a sense of how long has it been since they died?
Okay. It doesn't appear to be very long. At most, the shortest could probably be like a day.
Well, it's strange that the caravan didn't. Like, how far did the caravan even
They
go?
must
with
have
it?
waited,
They
right?
must have waited
Then-
outside
yeah,
and no
waited
reply,
outside.
then they left.
Like, so they just waited outside for hours. Didn't even think to come in and check.
Well, they wouldn't intrude on a military installation like that, right?
Yeah, they said just now that the what is the icon on the wooden pendant?
It's a dove, white dove with a yew leaf.
Yeah.
Is there anything that looks like that inside the office right now, like on the walls or as like a
outpost.
flag?
Outpost.
On them, yeah.
On them, you do find 3 ward mist tokens.
Tree.
Only 3.
Go.
3 out of I said 6
6
right?
bodies, yeah.
Yeah, only 3.
That
So
makes no
maybe-
sense. 3
so
out of 6
maybe
bodies, so maybe they got stolen.
There were 3 attackers,
Yeah.
and they only needed 3.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
going to.
Let's look around the place a bit.
Let's
more.
retrieve any usable equipment,
Yeah.
Yep.
including the
usable
ward mist
equipment, if you want just random short swords or the heavy armor.
we
I-
can at least recover the heavy armor. Right?
I'm going to cast locate object
What?
and try to see if within the like 1,000 feet of us there's any signs of these
Okay.
tokens. I'm casting locate object. Now,
Okay.
it says I need a fork twig. Is that
Yes.
something that
I mean, you're
actually
in a
make?
forest, so.
You're not in the forest.
Well, I
anymore.
mean, you're in.
The walls.
Yeah.
Is that something I would be able to source just right outside the outpost?
You can replace it with your thing.
There are 2 more ward mist tokens nearby.
Great.
Nearby, as in the outpost, or do I sense them outside of the outpost?
It's in the watchtower.
In the watchtower. Okay. I relay the
Obviously-
information to the party.
We should
That's
go.
where we are headed next.
Yeah.
I wanted to go there to like
See if there are
observe
more
the area
people,
also.
right?
Yeah,
and also observe the area.
Or get the
Yes.
height. That's true.
Yep.
it would be just enough for our party to have 5 in total.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You know, normal.
So that at least that means that the whoever did this attack or stole the tokens isn't in the area anymore. At least within 1,000
That's
feet of
fair,
us.
yeah.
They probably
Will
pushed forward
the
and went into Great Cold Hills.
will all
proper.
the dead fit into our card?
No, definitely not.
Well, what? Sorry.
All
Oh,
the
one
dead.
of the
dead.
dead.
Hold on. Shit. What was the potion that Yin made for us
Oh,
using the
speak
ghost
with dead.
blossom?
Speak with dead, yeah.
Would we use that?
Ooh,
Huge.
That would be nice.
It's pretty huge, man. Actually.
Okay.
But there's a
It's-
time
Like, there's a
limit.
timing, 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
An hour, is it?
Pretty sure we used it with a dead ass guy before, right?
No, I don't
But I
know.
think not big with this is stronger technically.
Yeah, this is like a
This is-
extract.
Let me just check. You know, it's the speak with dead spell.
It is the speak with it. Hold on.
Oh.
10 days, yeah.
And
No,
Yeah.
no, 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 hold on. Hold on,
The
hold on,
spell
hold on.
fails if the court within the last.
doesn't say anything about death actually. Like
A
the
corpse that still
duration.
has a mouth, right?
Yeah.
And can't be
And can't be
undead.
undead.
Okay, yeah, can. You speak with dead.
Wow.
Okay, I will allow.
Also, there was
We do
nothing
it.
from my divine sense.
Nothing.
Well. Okay.
Seems like a
Hold on, hold on. Is this a good use of the spell? Because we know they didn't even get a chance to react. They probably don't know what hit them.
But some of them actually were ready to draw their weapons, right? So they must have seen something.
How do you know they were ready to draw their weapons?
Because they were
That's what the DM said.
gripping their like
Yeah.
their sword, but then they haven't pulled it out.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
But choose someone who looks like he died
That he was gripping.
knowing
also.
shit. Yeah.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Yes, left you just chilling outside. Manning the horses.
Who is it? It's Brittany, bitch.
I mean, I feel uncomfortable that he's sort of like a ways behind, so I'll just send a message to Casca. I'm like, you can push forward. It's not what has happened is not entirely pleasant, but we are safe for the moment.
Okay, but do we speak with it now? This is what we use it for.
Yeah.
Do we really need to know what got them?
I mean, we could go and check the watchtower and then see if there's anything more that transpired there. Like it looked like they had a fight. If they did, then we should talk to those people in the watchtower, because obviously they had some form of interaction. I mean, if it,
Yeah, but then like okay, it's gonna tell you what got the better of them, and then that's it, right? Something
yeah,
that
like
we'll
was it a masked
eventually
elf or not a masked elf, or
probably not.
yeah, maybe. But it would be good to know who and what to look out for. Like if you're going to Great Cloak Hills.
I feel like it's just one of those things that we're already about to find out.
I know. That's always the problem with Speak with Dead, which is why I never really used it.
No, you never really used it for other reasons.
It was one very good speak.
Oh,
that
that's
you
true.
used,
I mean, yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. I mean, let's go check the watchtower first. I would say that, and then if if it seems like they had a scuffle, then those people probably will have more information.
So the watchtower is quite big. And at the top of the watchtower, you see first at the bottom of the watchtower, you see that someone has been thrown off. One of the guards has been thrown off, and you can see that his neck has snapped, and you can see blood that's pooling around his body.
How high is the watchtower? Like how many stories?
4 stories.
Damn,
Yeah.
it's hard to throw someone off 4 stories.
The next thing you see as you scale up the watchtower is there's another 6 guards that are dead.
6?
Holy
That's a lot, man.
So 7, so 13 now.
I mean, if there's 6 guards, right, and there's 2 tokens left, I think we can assume that 1 guard will carry 1 token, right?
Yeah. These guys are supposed to be sick, right? Like good fighters and all that.
Yeah, they're supposed to be
Supposedly.
real good.
They're
What
called-
happened?
They have like 6
They're
dead
like
bodies in the
Gurkhas or some
watchtower.
shit.
6 dead in the tower.
We talked to them already, is it?
No, no,
Oh, not
it's
yet.
another 6
Six.
dead. Yeah.
6 dead in the tower. 1 got shoved off the 4-story watchtower, and his neck's like broken on the first floor. So that's 13 dead so far, including the outpost that we saw.
Wait,
I
6
just-
dead in the watchtower and then plus 1 extra who got shoved out.
Yep. And then plus the 6 that we saw earlier, so that's 13 altogether. There's more.
Give me an investigation check. Those who are near the watchtower.
Is
I
everyone?
wanted to go to the
Whoever is sitting,
watchtower.
I'll let 2 people can roll.
Oh, no,
Whoever's
crap.
sitting.
Sure. Yeah.
One more roll.
Not me. I'm there, but I shan't make the roll.
Yeah,
Not
I'll-
me, yeah, I'm not making
I'm
it.
keeping an eye for threats. That's my job.
Right. Well, Isiel, as she kind of like surveys what has happened, it's similar, and a lot of them, Oracle, she noticed that are dead from, or actually all of them are dead from blunt force trauma. So whatever killed them or hurt them is the weapon itself is blunt. It's not blade, it's not arrow or anything like that. The next thing is Isuya, as she kind of is inspecting the person, the corpse below the watchtower, the one that fell off, does find like his hand is clutching something. It's a piece of cloth.
Like torn off,
Like torn or something, almost like
like
it's
he tried to
red,
grab.
red, red. It's like a scarlet red piece of cloth. A very small piece of cloth that is clutched in his hand.
Scarlet red, huh?
Examine it.
It appears to be a red piece of cloth.
Does it look ripped off something?
It looks like it was torn off or ripped off something.
There are no like curtains or banners that are that color.
There are no curtains or banners that color on the watchtower.
Sheesh.
So it's
Safe to assume that he ripped this off his attacker.
Yes, does this guy have a functioning jaw?
This guy,
Yeah, the guy who fell off the tower, does he have a... Is his mouth intact?
his neck is snapped, but his mouth is intact.
Well, this is the guy we talk to if we wanted to talk to anyone. Seems like he's got an idea of who we're up against.
Tell Marion what happened. Your check. Yeah.
So
yeah, go ahead.
you notice that the guy who fell off the tower, he was clutching a piece of red cloth in his hand.
Okay.
And then we
Cloth looks like it's ripped off something, and there's no like banners or standards that are that color. So we are
Yeah.
guessing like he ripped it off the attacker.
Makes sense. Like as he was being pushed off, he probably like, yeah, alright. Okay.
how
Okay.
did whoever attacked manage to take out 13 people at once?
I think it was maybe a few people.
Yeah, it was maybe an ambush again, right? Because if this watchtower has only 2 tokens and there's 7 guards, that means there's gonna be 5 attack. And a minimum of 5 attackers, I would say, on this side. So maybe it's like an ambush. It was like an ambush attack. So while some attack the guardhouse
How do
below,
you
some
ambush people who are not
In the
moving
watchtower.
and not moving?
I mean, maybe these people are really sneaky or magic.
yeah, they could have climbed from the outside.
Magic, maybe.
It must be really coordinated for either side to not hear anything before they got attacked.
Well, we could speak with this person if you want. Do you think it will help?
Sorry,
Verban votes
six-
yes.
yeah, but the 6 who died in the watchtower, they were below, is it?
Above.
All above, and then one of them got pushed off.
Mm.
Right, okay. The one that got pushed off died from falling instead of from the blunt force. The
It will
blunt
appear
weapon.
so. It will appear he died from the impact of hitting the ground. His neck snapped instantly.
Oh.
I think we should speak with this one.
Okay. Well, who has experience with dead people?
I
I'll
look at
pass the
Alfred.
question to whoever.
I usually give you all some time, right, to plan your questions
yeah,
first.
Yeah.
Ten questions. We have 5 questions.
Plan your questions first then.
Is this potion working? Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello, test,
I
can
think
you
your
hear?
mic's muted.
Are you okay?
Dude, what happened, bro?
Crispy
Tell
original.
me everything.
I guess first is
Could you describe your attacker?
So find out who the attacker. Who
How
the
many?
attacker was.
how many of them?
But he will probably only know how many attack the tower, right? He might not even
Yeah.
have seen all of them.
Yeah, but at least it's worth. Like if one person attacked the tower and took out all 7 people, then it's like, what the fuck,
Do you think he will know what they wanted? I don't know
Mm,
whether they might have said anything before he died.
or like what were they looking for, or what did they want?
I think
Or-
also another question we can ask is if there's another checkpoint somewhere down the line in Greycloak Hills that we could probably visit. Maybe inform or question.
what is this place supposed to be like? Like this is an outpost, is it?
An
Is that what
outpost.
it's called?
It's an outpost before Greycloak Hills that is supposed to hand out mist
mist
warding
tokens.
tokens. Yes.
Yeah, so it's like a checkpoint for them
Checkpoint
to.
lah.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, you said it serves as the entrance into Greycloak Hills, right?
Entrance to basically the foothills lah.
I think like most importantly is you
If he
to just
can
figure out,
identify the
yeah,
attacker.
Oh,
Yeah.
like what the hell happened here.
what am I doing? Sorry guys.
Okay, can do that.
Whoa.
Whoa!
New
We
map.
got flashbang.
Cam desperately lowering his partner.
Credits to Mr. Ian Ho.
Very nice. Very nice.
Where are we now? Are we on?
Wait, is
Anywhere on
it
this map?
still white or is it just me?
It's just you.
Wow,
Oh,
Ian's art is
okay.
so cool. It's a huge
Let
white
me-
screen.
Let me. That's what he said. I was
Where
like,
we at?
Yeah, are we anywhere on this
"Ooh,
map?
Ian, look at you. Wow, that's really cool. I assume you're here.
Okay.
I'm pinging.
Don't even
I
think
don't
we're
know.
there.
No,
I think,
you're not even
I
there.
think
You're
we're
not
not.
even on
Yeah,
the
I think
map.
we're not on the map
Oh,
yet.
not on the
Okay,
map.
okay.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay,
wow,
so-
this is very cool.
Should we just wing it and ask
Thanks,
him
Ian.
whatever?
Who like? Can you describe your attacker? How many were there? What would their objective have been?
What were they trying to get? Is it or do? Or yeah.
What like what's their objective attacking here? And then the other two I guess would be follow-ups.
Mm.
Or like
Based on-
save one question for like why haven't you been responding? Was that the problem that they described?
Yeah, communications that has sort of been cut off, and this only
Yeah.
happened like a day ago, so it can't be this thing.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
been
they must
happening
have
for
known.
some time.
Yeah.
But-
Why?
Why
but
hasn't Greycloak
I-
used?
We can ask that, I guess, but why would a guard know? I mean, they are not.
I mean, I'm sure they were ordered maybe to not to let people in. Maybe I don't know.
Like maybe because like if the city was under siege or something and communication was cut off, or there must be something, right?
Maybe, but I don't think they are actively turning people away. I mean, we just saw a caravan try to travel to the Grey
Actively
Cloak
turning
Hills,
lah,
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the main issue was that Varys told us. I mean, Rhys. I keep saying Varys. Rhys did mention that Greycloak Hills has stopped kind of responding, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
there has to be a reason for that.
sure.
Maybe-
I mean,
maybe
if we have nothing else to ask, we can try
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Let's leave the last two as follow-ups or that question. Lah.
Yes.
Okay.
Like who's leading it?
Holy man.
No, I'm
Be
here
my
to
guest.
smite anyone who.
You are the
Any-
one that has the most experience with death.
Who is charismatic? Not
Chest
me.
gloves, I feel.
There will not
Not
be a
verbal.
single persuasion check, my friend. So there's no point being charismatic.
Yeah.
No man, I thought at the time. we
Sure, I could do it.
Have you don't there's no persuasion check, you're not having a conversation. You ask a question,
That's
there's
true.
an answer.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
Alright.
So, and have you done this before?
Nope. It'd be interesting to see it in action. though.
Interesting isn't the word I'd use. It's
Unsettling.
ghastly, yes.
Oh, okay.
If everyone is ready.
Okay.
Gotta check the label on the vial. Do I drink this or do he drink this?
There's no label.
He drinks it lah.
I guess it's on. I don't know. Him?
It's on him because you cast the spell on the corpse.
Do we actually know this, by the way?
Yes, we cast it on the corpse.
You can make me Arcana check, Isilya.
We didn't Yin say this?
Yeah, the insert says, I say I'm trying to, like, in character, no.
Okay. You know.
It's on the corpse, right?
Yeah, and then any Yin did say pour the
Yeah,
liquid.
he did say pour
Pour
in the
check.
mouth, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So you kind of pull back his jaw
You have 10 minutes.
and you see first the side of the skull is cracked from the impact against the ground. And you can almost see like the grey matter of the brain leaking out already. And matted hair covered in blood as you kind of like hold it still and you pour the liquid.
Someone should be the one to try to keep his neck in a neutral position. Make sure it's ergonomic. I mean, you don't have to worry about him being comfortable. It's past that point, but we don't want him to fall apart.
Well, I would rather not see his face, so I'll go behind the corpse and
You
I'll
do
prop it
that.
up.
Yeah, you can do the prestidigitation thing on your hands after.
Oh,
So
I
I'll
will
make
try
sure
to prestidigitate this person also while I'm doing it.
it's alright.
It doesn't really
Like clean
help.
up the muck or the blood or
Doesn't really
whatever, you know.
help very much because the blood is pooling. There's like so
Oh.
much of it.
Right. Yeah, don't worry about making him comfortable. This is
You pour the potion down his throat, and for 10 seconds, nothing happens at first. Before you feel like his neck. You can see like almost like the neck, his head like he swallows, or like you can hear him take a short breath of air, and then you see his eyes open and they are like bright white in color.
I am so sorry to interrupt whatever you've got going there.
You see
But-
as he coughs, you see blood pours out of his mouth.
Alright, don't make a big deal out of it. I'll just like wipe his mouth a little bit. We are here to do right by you. Could you kindly answer the following questions? One, what's the first question? What's the first question?
Could you kindly answer the
No,
following
no.
questions?
I'm asking the.
Okay,
I
I give you
interrupted
one
him.
chance. I give you
I'm
one
asking the
No, wait, I
party.
interrupted.
Yeah.
I interrupted Cyprid when he
funny.
did that.
Could you describe your attacker? I guess was the first one.
Please describe your attackers to us.
Cloth over eyes, no armor, coins on neck.
Oh, the confessor guys.
Oh dear.
So do we still need to ask the follow-up question? We kind of know.
Do you think it was just that one
I-
person took out
I
13?
think so. Yeah.
Oh god.
Just to be safe. I
All
don't
of
know.
them, even the one in the outpost.
I'll ask how many. How about it?
Yeah. How many were
Phrase
there?
it, please.
Sorry?
Phrase it, please.
How many attackers were there?
How many attackers in total?
3 in tower.
Really
Okay.
scenes. What the fuck?
Holy crap. Okay.
3 confessor
Uh,
guys in the tower.
Do we want to ask the rest? Like, why hasn't Grey Cloak been responding? Or you want to follow up
You
with
wanna
other stuff?
you wanna ask what did they want?
You can try that first, right? Yeah.
What were they looking for or want or something?
I'll just ask what they want. How about it?
Yeah.
Okay. What did they want?
No.
Okay. I guess we should ask about the
Wait,
Great
wait,
Claw.
wait, don't. No. Too fast.
Too fast.
Why hasn't Grey Cloak been responding next? So then we leave one more. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why hasn't Grey Cloak been responding to Evereska?
Oh no. Have not been back to Grey Home.
Oh shit.
I was thinking we asked something like, was there a heightened alert put out, or is this like a surprise attack?
I
What
think
do
that's
you
a good
think?
question. Yeah.
I'll ask the question like, were you all on high alert, or was this a surprise attack the first time?
No alert.
Okay, that's 5.
Yep.
Wait,
and
what was his answer?
No alert.
No alert.
the light fades from his eyes and the corpse goes limp in your hands.
Rest now. Rest now. And Cecilia, thank you.
No problem. I'll gently put now prestidigitate on my hands.
I feel like we should hurry. If
I think that maybe the masked elves have been planning this for some time, and they were the ones who cut off communication. Maybe blocked it off somehow.
Mhm.
yeah. If 3 of them were able to do so much, now that they have the what miss token thing, they'll be able to keep on doing their surprise attacks.
But this makes no
Probably
sense.
more than 3. You said
Fervent,
3 in the tower.
Yes.
how many times can you locate object?
Just once. I did it just now.
Mm.
I mean, I can
Because
do it
now
again.
we have this cloak.
Yeah, but I
Maybe
doubt.
this is a way of tracking this person. You know, like if we can track the cloak.
Yeah,
Then-
within 1,000
Yeah,
feet.
I'll post. I'll describe
But-
the
but
information
not-
of the
but not
spell
yet.
to. I'll describe the
Oh, okay.
information of the spell to Isilia and see if that's of any use.
Yeah, right.
You are not familiar with the object.
What? Yeah,
You have not
whatever
seen it.
remains.
We have
It's
You
just a
have
piece
seen
of
half of
cloth,
it.
Piece
right?
of cloth.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
piece of cloth.
Anyway, in the meanwhile, we don't have time to bury the dead, but I'd like to at least gather all of them into a place where they are protected from the elements. Maybe,
Dump them in the outpost.
yeah, if it closes, or at least away from.
Okay. It does take a while. They are all quite heavy. The first thing you notice is that the elves here, that you've seen are not your usual build. They are very bulky. They are very buff. They are quite large in size, actually, compared to the very slender and slim elves that you've been seeing in Evereska. These elves are buff as hell. They are like tall and very, very, very muscular. Very different from the elves that you've seen. So it does take you some time as they're all quite heavy to move
They
them.
are moon elves.
They are all moon elves. Yeah. So you move them
Yeah,
to
well,
the
I'll just
outhouse.
lay them at least straight together and
Mm.
keep their weapons on their side, and whatever looks more dignified at least. And if there's a sheet or curtain of some kind, I'll just drape it over the dead.
Okay.
we should hurry.
We should.
Is there anything else in the outpost that can give us
me a
any
investigation.
information?
yeah,
A
a
last
ledger
investigation.
or something like that. I can assist.
Ooh.
Oh, babe.
No need.
That's good.
I'll do it for you.
You look around and there was you see a bookshelf and it is very dusty, but there is a certain section of the bookshelf which is not dusty, and you can see almost the faint traces of the dust lines, and like part of it has dust, but that's not dust.
Mm.
So it gives you the impression that someone has taken something from this bookshelf.
Mm.
The books beside it, what are they?
They're just
Smart.
general ledgers
Wow.
like all the different trade caravans coming through.
Is it
With nothing much.
apparent if they are ordered in any manner or arranged in any manner?
It's arranged according to date.
Could we see what was
What was the
supposed to
latest?
arrive?
Yeah, date.
The one that we passed. Can we kind of identify them?
The one that went past, is it?
Yeah, based on their timeline that they said they were arriving at a certain time. Then
The
entry that
earliest record.
Or
Is
rather,
6
the
months ago.
latest record, right?
Yeah, I'm
No,
trying
I'll-
to place those guys that we passed. I'm trying to place like where they came from, or if there's any detail
The
there.
earliest record that is detailed is 6 months ago.
Oh,
Earliest or latest?
Earliest.
Like the absolute last,
most recent.
like
the
most recent
no,
entry.
yeah, the most recent entry is 6 months ago that
Oh.
you
Wow.
can find.
Okay,
Oh.
so actually what I wanted to know is this missing book, which time period is it for?
You would probably guess that it's for the most recent period of time, like the current 6 months.
Right, because the next one was like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Mm,
So it was ordered according to
to dates.
dates
Yeah.
and then the latest one was gone.
That's a reasonable guess.
So they're looking for something that was brought in.
Good
Possibly.
guess.
Yeah. Okay, we should
Hurry.
go. Yeah, hurry. like
Still
fast.
doesn't explain. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Grey Home being out of touch.
Probably.
Maybe not, but the fact that
Considering-
these people haven't even gone back home.
I mean, unless the elves somehow managed to acquire tokens before this attack.
No, it's like a siege, right? You block off communication, you starve the city, then you go in.
I mean, were they trying to communicate through magical means with Grey Home? How do you block that off? Can you block that off, Isilia?
I don't know, but given what we have seen these elves do and what magic they
Yeah.
have
Messing with
access
the
to,
middle.
it's very possible. I mean, my own instructor has never seen like coins being able to capture magical essence essentially and hold it and use it at will. That's not something that we've ever seen before, so I don't know how advanced they are with their magical capabilities, to be honest.
We know that we are the first like intelligent beings being sent. So if they've sent anything before, it would have been like familiars and things that are possible to intercept, or magical means which can be blocked, given what we've seen of their ability to affect the middle.
Right. I'm just questioning the timing of this attack. If this has been going on for some time, why
Why
only attack
today?
now?
Yeah, what the day before?
Maybe Tommel
It's
switched on
true.
us.
Yeah, I mean, I knew Tomo was trouble.
Well, we just gotta keep going,
We
right?
should
We gotta
hurry.
find out. Yeah. Let's go. And each one of us should carry one token, right? Like, let's get that
Yep.
disseminated
Of
across.
course.
Do we not need any for the horses? Do we can I hang one on the horses or something?
I think we only found 5 though.
Sure.
Wait, do the horses need?
Fuck
don't know.
them.
I mean, we can hold on to them and then see what happens, lah. I mean,
Stay mounted, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
stay mounted. I'm gonna mount and
As you kind of hold on to your What Miss tokens, and you make your way towards the end of the camp, the first thing you notice is that as you hold on to your What Miss token, as you look towards the end of the camp before you reach there, you know that if you step into that section, it is complete darkness. The mist and the fog is so heavy that if you stepped into it without any kind of vision or support or vision, you will not see a single thing.
Alright, we're not
How
bringing the
heavy.
horses.
But as you press the small token into your hand and you step into the mist, you feel like you are able to see strangely. Everything is clear, and then you look up, you can see the mist seem to magically lift, revealing the foot of a range of tall hills riddled with dying weeds dying grass and small trees. There appears to be a small natural path which runs its course through the hills, leading further beyond. However, it is very rough terrain, something that you're not quite sure if your horses can manage.
But they can go through the maze with us, that's not a problem.
Well, you guide them, yes.
Okay. Well.
Remind me. To get to our next location, like after Grey Cloak Hills, is it like we go past it or do we like come back down and then go another
We have
way?
to come back down.
Fuck, so we do need the horses the whole way, kinda. Like, we need to keep them with us.
Well, we can. If you want, we can leave the horses where the outpost is. Doesn't seem like there's anybody that's gonna come, again. They should be safe here for now. And we go out and see what we can find. Because I don't think we can. I mean, even the horses, maybe if you're really good at handling them to go all the way up, but like our carriage, like caravan, is definitely not going to go up this thing.
Yeah.
How long is the journey to Greyholm from here?
You don't know.
I should have asked the guy.
Do any of us know?
No, we've never been here before.
Why don't we ask the horses if they want to come?
If that's something you can do, Seifrid.
Sure.
But
I will-
a caravan.
Yeah, I mean he can, right? He got
Speak with
speak
animals.
with animals.
Oh god. Speak with animals.
You wanna cast
Here's
speak
to
animal?
you, Ian.
Okay.
Here's
You
to
can't
you.
speak animals.
Hello, horses.
Kind of like the horse cocks his head. Hello.
Hello, horses. Listen, the road ahead is pretty tough.
Nods. No, you see the horses nod.
And we don't think you can see very well. You want to come with us and try, or would you be more comfortable staying here?
You see the horses all look at each other. Here. One of them says.
Will you wait for us, though? We really need you to be patient.
The
Is that
horses all
something
look
that you're
around.
good at?
Look around and nod before one says food.
Oh yeah, we'll lay out some of the trial of water. Maybe some candles, but they will eventually burn out, and then you will just have to be patient. But we will definitely come back for you.
The horses nod.
It's a deal then. Shall we shake on it?
You see one that raises a hoof.
I will shake his hoof.
Oh, it's
What
so
am I
cool.
seeing?
You see this like
We're all standing there just
You see Cypher just randomly making neighing
Woo!
sound and then eventually shaking the hoof of one of the horses.
I'll lay out some of the horse supplies.
Yep.
Maybe light like 2 candles and make sure that like there are like structures, right?
Yeah.
Not
Bare
sure what
bones-
was
bare bones,
weirder.
but yes.
I'll tell
Pink
them
with
that
fire button.
I won't be tying them down, and they should run away if they feel like they're in danger.
They nod.
And then if
In
you
unison.
if you do run away, we'll wait for you like further up the road. Hopefully.
They look at each other and nod.
Okay,
defensively.
Before we stepped into this outpost like that.
Yeah. They know they're very intelligent, Celia.
Okay.
Now I've seen it.
All right, it's done. Didn't even need any orphan to die for it. Let's go.
I'll give the horses a pet.
Oh man,
Just
didn't ask them if they were a boy horse or a girl horse, but it's okay.
Why is that important?
Name
part of
name
their
them like how
identity.
Critical Role names their horses. WC. Oi.
Okay,
Alright.
let's
You step
Shitter.
into the. You step
They've
into,
they've agreed to wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, you step into the foot of the Grey Cloak Hills. A long trek awaits you. Please, everybody, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know when you need to roll this, right? It's a bad thing, man.
Who is it?
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Yay!
Oh, pretty good
Okay,
roll.
okay.
We still
Alright.
fail anyway.
DC 30.
Roll for fun.
Can I see Vervin, Syria, and Cypher in the other channel, please?
Oh my god, no shot, dude.
Start side campaign now.
Woohoo!
Yes.
One more? Alright. Where's Syria?
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
As you step into the mist, you can't quite know. You don't quite know why, but as you step into the thick part of the mist and your vision clears and you're able to see the hills and beyond, you can't shake the feeling that something is watching you. It almost feels like this unnatural feeling, like you look behind and you think that something's looking at you from behind, but you look at behind, there's nothing.
I will divine
And-
sense.
Nothing. But every few minutes you just get this feeling that something is like looking at you from a distance.
Why does this feel like Barovia?
Okay, we can go back now.
Binds.
You see Cypher swing around. I feel like we're being watched.
Is it the horses?
Pretty sure
You're being watched.
Uh-huh.
they've lost
Do you
their
not feel that? Like eyes on
Feel
the back
what?
of your head.
Dark Lord peering into our party's minds. No, I don't know, but we should keep moving.
Okay.
We keep moving.
Alright. You push forward, and it does take you a good 3/4 of the day, and the problem with the Grey Clock is that you can't tell when it's night or day. With the lack of sun that comes through, it just perpetually feels dark. So evening and almost like evening and day are kind of melding into each other. So you do take 3/4 of the day to make your trek upwards into the hills, and you are sufficiently tired at this point already, and you get to about here, where my ping is.
No.
Where did we even approach from? Like the east? The
Yeah,
west?
From here.
The west?
Oh, okay. Damn, we made it.
Ooh.
3 mountains.
On your right in the distance, you can see there is almost like a what appears to be a blockage of some kind, which is blocking a pathway, and
No.
it's caved out. It appears that something happened a long time ago, and there was a huge like landslide of some kind. There's like huge rocks which are blocking the entire pathway. On your left, there are stone gates that stand before you, and there are inscriptions and carvings on the stone gates. Inscription on 2 sides of the gate, and then after carvings in Elven.
Do we recognize the inscription?
Yeah. I want to read
The
them.
inscriptions Velven does recognize is the inscription of Naralis Analor, so the dove with the yew leaf.
Ah, okay, that one.
And then the Elvish is I'll paste it in chat because it's a bit long. Okay.
Hmm.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
What's a bit wind?
shit.
Ooh.
Hey, that's not very nice. Do you think that the blessing refers to the ward mist tokens?
I am pretty sure this is like a separate thing. We know that they take their dead very seriously, right? And if the merchants on the
Mhm.
street were expecting to get the water mist token, I don't think that courtesy extends to going into their graves.
Then I guess we
Only one way to find out.
Or if let's just go right.
past the.
Sure.
How do we get past this place though?
The rocks?
The rocks.
Actually, let me divine sense to see if like this ground is actually hallowed or is it just
Sure.
the way they're phrasing it.
You divine sense again is hallowed ground. Past this stone gate is hallowed ground.
Any beings?
60 feet you don't sense.
I do sense the presence of powerful magic beyond these gates, so I don't think that it's just there for flavor.
Okay, well, then we'll go to the right.
Is the path like completely blocked?
It is completely blocked and it feels like it's almost impossible to scale. You can try if you like, but the kind of like smoothness of the rock, there's no proper hand grip that will allow you to kind of like traverse. So you have to be very creative. It's very tall as well, the blockage. Very, very high.
But do we kind of see that leads to the city or whatever
You can't
settlement
see
there
behind
is?
it.
Right, so we don't know, and then it's just
Yeah.
like one or the
Yeah,
other.
Yeah.
But if it's a grave, then like surely it's not like a tunnel, right? Surely it's a one-way thing.
You don't know. You don't know.
I
Yeah.
think so. Let's
The
just try.
blockage. Then what about like the cliff face? Could we go down? Is there like a middle walkable
You
area
look
here?
over and it's just like a steep fall.
You know what
We
would
have
be
two
really
options.
useful? Immovable rod.
We have two options.
Mm.
Try and climb past this blockage or enter the stone gate.
I mean, if we tie rope,
This blockage, is it new? I think you mentioned earlier.
Does not seem
More
that it's
recent.
new.
Oh, it
Does not
doesn't.
seem like it's that new. Like it feels like it's been here for a while. You can
Maybe there's like
you
a
can feel like the wear and tear of the rock, and it's not quite that new.
maybe there's some intended way to get past it.
Wow, if there's wear and tear on the rocks,
well, people must walk. Like, it's in this pathway must be used, right? So maybe there's like some special way that we're not.
Like,
See.
does it look like a conceivably possible task to crowbar and shovel the rocks out
No.
in like the next 3 hours, or there's like no way without beast of burden?
You could take out the smaller bits of the rock, but the giant ass pieces, there's no fucking way that you're gonna crowbar or shovel any of it.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
not just like rubble; it's actually a proper blockade.
Yeah, it's a proper blockage.
Gosh.
seems like
Does
the only
it
way is through the
seem-
gates.
But
Does it
That's
seem like they're then not allowing, or maybe this is done by like the masked elves, and they're not allowing the people to go to the.
the place here.
Yeah, but that's why I asked about the recency of this blockage. It seems like it's been for a long time. If there's weathering on the rocks,
So it's been happening for a while. Which tracks with the communication thing.
6 months, right? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't wanna go into a cemetery necessarily because we're explicitly told not to, but
Yeah.
If there's no
Spider
other
climb would be
way.
great. I mean,
But even if we could, it's like one person, and then how is that one person gonna haul everyone else over? It's still
yeah,
pretty hard.
could get a rope on the other side, I guess.
I feel like I think we have better chances going into that place than to try and make it past here.
Do we know that it's a true passage though?
We don't.
We don't.
Fine, then I guess. Oh gosh, I don't like the idea of trespassing.
This is
I
the Mines of
mean-
Moria all over again.
Is there anything we can do to prepare for this journey? Seems
Can-
like
Have protection from good and evil.
I don't know, some cold magic. We might encounter some cold magic according to the inscriptions. We have warm clothes, right? Let's put on
Yeah.
all the warm
Yeah,
clothes.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
we-
assuming your clothes are on
Yeah.
already.
Let's go for it, guys. No
Yeah,
fear.
Vavan, get ready to sacred flame us.
Oh, of course. I'll sacred flame and give you some radiant energy.
I'll just throw one Eldritch Blast at the landfill and see if it does anything to even remotely start to pave the way.
You create like a slight dent, like a minor dent in the blockade, and if you look at the grand scheme of things, it will probably take like a good million Eldritch Blast to even make a sizable dent.
I will shake my head.
Well, that was worth a shot.
Well, into Herald Halls we go.
Right. Explain how you are opening the gate and walking in.
Is the gate not open?
You can try pushing on it.
As in, like, I thought it was like this. Is what I
No,
meant.
it's
Oh,
closed.
Okay, it's closed. Oh.
Maybe check if there are any traps
Fervent, do you know
or
if there's
spells.
any prayer in particular to say for this religion?
You can make a religion check, Verban. It'll be a high check, but you can make me a religion check.
I will assist you
Oh, you assist with what?
with my knowledge of
I have
religion.
to say, Vervin is despite
sure, I'll
being a
give
holy
you
man.
advantage. I'll give
Right,
you
here we go.
advantage
Here we go.
Whoa, hey.
Okay.
Hey,
Wait, why do we only have a plus one, damn it?
Bro, I think
Yeah, only plus one for religion.
it's intelligence. You know, I don't have a lot of intelligence as a
you
cleric.
don't have proficiency.
I do. That's the only thing I get. So my intelligence
Huh?
is -1.
Oh,
What?
right.
Yeah,
Oh
because
my god, okay.
intelligence is like
That's
junk
hilarious.
stat on cleric. I don't know
That's-
why it's like that, man. Don't ask
Yeah.
me.
The spirit
Maybe-
is
maybe I
willing,
should have
but
That's
it's
just to check. All right.
You do recall hearing of a prayer for Naralis Analo. However, you not being an elf, you are not familiar with this prayer.
Of course, of course.
It is a prayer that is lifted up to him when the dead are ready to be received.
And the
That's all
dead
you
are ready to be received. Celia, it's time to put that cantrip of yours to use.
Can you log out and change character?
No, no.
Yes, and
That's not how
no,
it works. I
Oh,
can't message a
message
god
someone. No, message somebody that may know the prayer.
within 120 feet. Not gonna work. It's not sending.
Let's see. Let's see.
This is not like Badra. Hello, how are you doing? It's not.
Hello.
I wish.
What's that call? What's that call? Okay, lah.
Well, it says here, like the fallen champions in life and death, pledge their souls to Naralis and the law, may they live on afterlife and eternal. For those who may step on these hallowed grounds, know that you're not welcome without his blessing. May the sting of the crown. Okay. Do I know if like for this particular god, like Naralis, do they like burn incense or anything like that? Like when they
You-
say pray. I mean,
you have not
typically that's like
seen-
kind of the norm.
You have not seen a single elf funeral in your lifetime.
Oh, that's so true.
Do I know that though?
Like, yeah, rights. Like what rights?
You can make me a religion check. Well, both of you.
Not good.
Oh,
not
I
good.
know that though.
No.
You're
Orcus
cut
doesn't
off
know.
from Elvenkind. Not bad at all. Not bad at
Oh
all.
my god. No,
Oh.
it's not bad.
No. I would say that Cypher, perhaps you might have seen something that sort of represented a funerary rites for an elf before. You don't quite recall what exactly they did, what exactly was recited, but you do remember that it involved incense of some sort, and you do remember that it involved pearl powder of some sort.
Pearl powder. That's something that you have lying around in one of your bags.
No. But this is you're thinking of funeral rites, right? I'm just thinking of if there's a way to just pray.
Announce your presence.
Yeah, to
You know what?
yeah.
I'll do my best. All right. I will get my censer, stuff my incense in,
Mhm.
kind of wrap the
Let's
holy
all
symbol.
kneel. Let's all kneel, maybe. Or
That's not
something,
really
you know?
like I'm sure he's not watching right now, but it's fine. I'll just wrap the holy symbol of Titania in the same fist, and with the incense burning, I will approach right up to the threshold of the holy ground, where I kind of like just before stepping into the hallowed ground.
You are
what-
opening the gate.
Gesture to everybody, like let's come forward and like kneel or something. Like let's just be as respectful as possible.
Okay,
Like-
verbal
like-
news.
No, like where previously I kind of detected where the hallowed ground is, right?
Right past the gate.
Right past the gate, right?
Mm.
Okay, so just in front of the gate, we'll just sit there
Glove, can you get like Lua
and ask
to
for permission.
talk to him or something?
Like, guys, you don't really have to do that, but I will just say out loud in Elvish that deeply apologize. We do not know the right way to ask for permission, but in my custom, this is like what we do. We are here with the best interests of Grey Home and your champions, and we want to help them for they are under threat. And then I will try to get.
You push on the stone door gently, and it takes some force, but it does push open, and the first thing that hits you is just like the stench of stale incense and dust that kind of rushes out, almost like air has been trapped inside for a very long time, and opening the gate just released all of it.
Ooh, Vervin takes a hit of that. Vervin takes a whiff, dude. With that incense.
Right, you switch scenes.
Ooh, got map. Ooh.
Okay, got map means like potentially could TPK.
That's right.
Oh shit! When the screen is black, I am
Do
black.
not own.
What?
With the flashbang dance.
You'll be on the top left.
Ooh.
I'm
Wait, why are
I'm
we so small, dude?
89%.
We're like super. Oh, nope, we're fine.
Shin is
Okay,
on
shall
the
we?
top left. I see his token like right here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, I see you here.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here.
I'm good. Okay. Well, hopefully that worked.
Run around and like topple everything.
You walk in, and there's this spiral staircase that descends a good 100 and you estimate 150 to 200 feet below. It's just long spiral staircase that just keeps going and going and going. And as you go down, you just see that there are layers of dust along the steps. It's like
So when we opened the
Wait.
gate, it was immediately like the circle. down?
it's just a bit like 5-10 feet. Then the spiral
Oh,
staircase.
so where did
the
we come
gate
in
is
from?
Like here, or...
The
Yeah,
stairs, the
spiral
stairs.
staircase.
Okay. So there's literally nothing else in the immediate room after opening
No.
the gate except for a spiral staircase downward.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you
Before that, I
took the
wanted to
staircase
see, and
down.
I'll ask Orcus, like, do you see any like recent footprints here or something? Like maybe somebody has come through this way too.
Do I see anything?
I mean, investigation check.
You.
Yeah. Oh.
It's not appear. It's quite dark. Number
Mm.
one, and you don't pay too much attention to the dust at all, and you kind of like your party members are making a mess of the dust as you kind of make your way down. Also, so
Okay.
but you do notice there is a lot of dust on the stairs, which would indicate probably that not many people have passed through.
I'll remind everyone not to disturb anything in here.
Right.
See anything shiny, don't touch it. See
You
anything that is dull, don't touch it.
you kind of step into this what appears to be like a tomb of some sort. The walls are lined with polished black stone, and you can see the torches themselves are illuminated by magical light. The light is warm and inviting. As you step through the rooms, you can see the sides are lined with ancestral urns, and then there are pristine coffins which are made of beautiful marble set out for, you would assume, the more important figures of Everesca. The urns are kind of lining all the walls. You can count. You can't really begin to count like how many of them there are.
Are they all inscribed?
Yes, the names are all inscribed.
Wow. What would you like to do?
Well,
I'm almost afraid to divine sense right now.
this
Gonna
Do
go
you still have a
blind.
divine sense? How many
I
times?
still have one more.
Okay.
what's this thing?
Ancestral urns.
Urns.
Oh, urns. Okay, got it.
Ah, of all times not to have used so many charges.
By
I
the way-
encourage everyone to stay close.
Yep. By the way, can I
Okay.
also start attuning to the thieves' tools
You may.
just in case
You
we
may. You may.
encounter traps?
Yeah.
You may.
Let's just walk around.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'll
let's stay
follow Seifrid.
Close.
Yeah.
Where's Seifrid?
just- We're all stacking on one square right now. So what we're doing.
Yes.
What can I
Oh,
see
okay.
about like left or right? Like what do I see down this hall? If I can even see anything at all.
It's quite lit, but at the end of this hall, it's not very well lit. So you are not an elf, so you can't really see. But there is something that is down this hall.
Oh,
There's like a very soft sound of people
Hello,
breathing, soft breathing sounds.
Breathing down there.
Yeah.
And then here is quiet.
Yeah.
I will
quiet.
kind of
I
like
will-
gesture everyone to
will-
be quiet.
Yep. And then gather everybody. Come on, let's go.
Maybe.
I will use pass without trace.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Poggers.
All right. Let's try to sneak down the
Converse.
hall then.
Come on, everybody, let's go.
Like down the hall or around.
Down the hall to the breathing.
Come
down
on,
the hall
let's get to it.
Okay.
Orcus takes the lead.
Orcus
Yeah,
takes the lead,
Orcus
yeah.
is.
I'll
She should be in the
Orcus-
middle actually.
Orcus
so
is
it can-
Dora
she
the
can cover
Explorer.
everybody.
Yeah. And that. Oh.
Behind. Oh,
Oh,
hey,
oh, hey, oh.
oh, hey, yo.
So
Oh, hey,
it
yo.
appears to be kind of like a makeshift living area of some sort. There are tables. There is like a small hearth which has gone out in the middle of the room. There's crates of what appear to be food. A lot of it has gone moldy or is going moldy. On the tree, kind of like bedrolls, there are 3 moon elves who are asleep. They are wearing what appear to be priestly robes.
Slice their throats before they have a chance to react. Wait, what? What?
Carry the
Who said
body.
that? Who said that?
Drop the body down the stairs.
Um,
Kidding.
they look like combatants? I can't see shit.
No, they're priestly. They're wearing priestly robes.
So are they priestly robes with combatant weapons?
They do not appear to be armed in any way, shape or form.
Are they all moon elves also?
They are all moon elves.
All moon elves. Well,
Let's
should we
not
wake them up?
wake- I don't think so.
Really?
I think we should announce our presence.
Technically, we don't have permission to be in here.
Well, I mean, we did ask the god,
We're not dead.
and
so
not dead
yeah.
yet, so maybe it worked. Maybe they would be able to tell us information.
Yeah, if they don't look like our enemies, and if we know that the masked elves is the enemy, we should try to get to the capital and like
Is
these
it-
are.
Is it
Maybe
like
they will know a
chilly?
way through these catacombs
Sorry,
into the
Sean?
city.
Is it cold like down here?
It is quite chilly.
Sorry guys, I got attacked by a cockroach.
Yeah.
What's
The worst.
It's here. Maybe you could start by lighting the hearth.
Yeah.
with a
Okay.
fireball?
Right. Can I do that?
Do you have
Fireball.
produce flame?
No, I don't. I fireball.
Fireball is gonna blow up the hearth.
I know. Okay.
Let me just
Shin, are you
use
going
my.
there?
I have
use
a
the
tinder
light. Don't we
box.
have like a
Shin, are you going
I
there,
have a
Shin?
tinder box. Huh?
Shin, are you going? Are you walking there?
Yeah, I sneak past them to come to here.
Okay, you step into here, and as you step into here, you feel like your gaze is being drawn to the two statues, on the south.
Wait, why would
uh,
you go there by yourself?
The first statue.
I don't want to wake them up.
The first statue is what appears to be an elf who is holding a bow, and you recognize as Corellon because you've seen statues of him. The second elf is what appears to be a 6 foot tall, kind of like very gentle features, as kind of like blue gray eyes and silver hair, a robe of white and gray with a silver trim, and he's holding what appears to be a staff at the edge, or is adorned with a skull. And you will probably guess that this is Naralis Analor. As you step in, you see this spectral figure coalesce on the seat opposite you.
Heyo.
Does it
Are we
notice
lighting
me?
the hearth,
It's looking
guys?
straight at you.
Even though I'm
You feel like your gaze is transfixed and you're looking at him, and you try to say something but you can't quite say it.
Going to at the same time tell Isila, could you message Orcus to come back? We need to be in range of his pass without trace.
Okay. Arcus, come back. We need to be
yeah.
in
So he
range of the
notices
house
me
without
even
trace.
I'm passing without trace.
Yes,
Even
he's
though I'm passing
straight
without.
at you.
Can I move?
You feel you want to move, but you can't seem to. Your gaze is like kind of transfixed, and you're holding his gaze right now. He's looking. He doesn't see. He's not doing anything. He's leaning back in his kind of like his throne, and you can see there is a sword at his side.
Okay, but am,
It's not responding.
am I in
guys.
control? Can I reply Isuya,
You can reply to that.
but I cannot move?
Yeah. You feel
Um,
like you're captivated by the being in front of you.
I see
No.
this creature.
Oh, he sees something.
I can't peel my eyes off him.
It seems like he's okay. Should we wake these people up first then?
Yes, did we miss the whole memo about this being holy ground? Why are you all wandering by yourselves? I specifically said stick together and be respectful.
Yeah. Well,
Just let me look
can
at him
we
a little bit more.
can we light the hearths then?
Okay, you manage to light the hearth after a while, a short period of time, but you do light the hearth. The fire
And
does
I'll-
start. It's a weak fire, but it's starting.
I will gently like, hello.
Okay, we're going to run these events concurrently. So, Oracus first. The figure looks at you. A minute does pass as you just stare at each other, and he has these reddish, shimmering reddish eyes as he kind of like stares at you. Wood elf. the kind of like voice reverberates in your mind. What brings you to my room?
We seek passage to Grey Home.
He kind of squints for a moment. Celia, as you kind of start the fire and you gently shake the person awake, they do not wake.
I'm lightly tapping the face.
Yeah, they don't. Nothing happens.
Are they like in perpetual slumber? Cypher, do you know what this is?
Okay, I will cast Divine Sense.
Okay.
Last use. Anyone behind us? Anyone ahead of us? Anyone with us?
Let me drawing for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's
You know,
there is 4 undead in the room here.
the one behind us. Okay, yeah.
There's 4 undead, and then there's another 5 undead in the room that Oracus is in.
Okay.
Heyo.
Yeah.
But these people,
These
they are
people.
alive.
Yeah.
Hello.
So the type of
The ground that you
being,
step
but
on
not
is hallowed ground.
Okay, so nothing more than just I know they're undead, that's all.
Yeah.
And if I were to peek in here, do I even see anything? Nothing.
No.
Does it feel like the undeads are pinging from the urns?
Yes. You can sense their presence within the urns.
Now, I will reiterate to everyone that we are surrounded by undead. I would be very careful.
Sending a message to Shin. Be
Back
like,
to
"Shin."
Oracus. Wait. Back to Oracus. All who pass need seek my permission. I am the former High Lord of Evereska, after all.
I take a bow. 90 degrees.
Kind of stares you down and says, "Show me why you are worthy, boy." And then behind you, you can see kind of like misty shapes start to materialize from the urns behind you.
Shin. There's undead in your room, Shin. Oracle. You just hear that as you see them.
I see them.
You see the kind of like the misty figures, like they are wearing like almost like they look like they're wearing armor, but they are like ghostly figures. And then they draw like these spectral swords as they approach you. All right, last action for the night. See what would you like to do with the elves in front of you?
I mean, I don't do anything to that. I'm just
Wait,
trying to.
did we establish that they're alive?
Yeah, alive. They are
Okay.
breathing.
But
breathing,
unconscious,
but
right?
they are not. Like I can't wake them up, lah. Basically,
They appear to be sleeping.
even if I like were to, hello.
Yeah, you
hello?
can slap them as hard as you want, and shake them as hard as you want. They will not wake.
Then-
Maybe we should focus on the undeads that are with Oracus then.
We don't know that.
Okay.
We think that they're still in urns, right? Because Celia didn't mention
Yeah,
it.
but you
No, I just
detected them,
I
right?
and I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
told Isilia that I see them.
He sees them.
Right, I'll call out to Orcus at this point. Like forget about stealth, we're not gonna wake these guys. Like, Orcus, what's going on?
I guess we'll move forward.
Do I
Yeah,
do I
as we
hear?
move forward.
Okay, we'll stop today's session as you all run into the room. And you
Not run now. We are brisk walking. Okay,
Breeze
settle
walking
ground.
into the room, you see Oracus looking at what appears to be like a very royal, regal, kingly figure
Oh, heyo.
sitting in his
Oh, that's-
throne.
Do I recognize him?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
So
end this.
if I see him, I immediately like, oh shit.
You've
is
read
it-
him. You've seen him from the history books before.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, cool.
I'll sing you his name. Hold on.
He introduced himself as the former
High Lord of Everest.
Lee Kuan Yew.
Jeez. Dang
Does
it.
Cypher recognize him?
Idol Fenirose.
Yeah, but it's been a long ass time since he
Oh,
was ruling.
shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
30
You step
gazillion
into the
years.
room, you see four kind of like shades like holding swords approaching Oracus, and then this almost like kingly figure, spectral, kind of like translucent almost, sitting in his throne, grinning broadly. He sees the three of you enter, and then he says, "More guests."
Is there time to get in? We mean no harm. We're here to help.
Yeah.
home.
Is there time? I assume that we're not.
Yeah, if I recognize him, I will address him accordingly. and-
Even the moment I see him, I'll be like, and then I'll immediately like go on my knees and be like full ass, like holy shit, oh my god,
What?
this is the king. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm more interested
it's like Lee
in
Kuan Yew, you know. Like,
Is
telling
that even
him
like
that.
an Alban thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
whatever is appropriate, I will do that. Like if I see royalty, I'll be like, oh my god.
Hey,
Does not
brother.
appear. He does not appear to care. He's almost like very fascinated, and he would like to see you fight.
Fuck this. I'm
What's
a
up?
this.
Alright then.
Alright, we'll pick this up
Chill.
next session. It's a bit late. We'll pick this up
yeah.
start next session.
I compelled duo grandfather push.
I'm a this.
Alright.
Vavan, you can hit up the back.
I can what? Sorry. What do you say?
You can be the last one into the room.
Yes, please.
I'm a
Because I used the very important spell slot to talk to the horses.
What is this? Armor of Agathis?
It's frost armor.
Cross armor. Wow.
Yeah.
If a creature hits
Alright.
you with the attack, you take 5 damage.
Next week, no session. The next session will be 2nd Jan.
Why?